Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Sunday, October 9th, 2022, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. My voice is gone from the Mariners game, beating the Blue Jays in game 2, and that epic comeback, being down 8-1 and then finishing it up and winning 10-9, but your boy's here. So I'm excited. We haven't done a NASCAR race in a couple weeks. I've been focusing a little bit more on the NFL side, but I'm watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Falcons right now, and I'm keeping in touch with everything that's going on. We're going to be racing here, green flag racing, in about 15 minutes. And then, like I said, after this is over, then we'll end up doing a double dip, and then we'll end up doing the Ravens and the Bengals for Sunday night. So I figure if I drink a Monster, drink some Gatorade, take some cough drops, maybe my voice will get a little bit better as we move further along in the race. Carlos in the building. How are you? What to do, bro? So I got a couple photos here we can end up going through. We got our guy here, Chase Elliott. Napa know-how. Let's go, baby. I need Chase to win today. And obviously this is going to be the front runner to win the NASCAR Cup Series playoff. There's a long ways to go, but I definitely like what I'm seeing. So we got Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and I'm doing it based off the points. Ross Chastain, public enemy number 1. Denny Hamlin. Joey Logano. Kyle Larson. William Byron. Daniel Suarez, Sonoma. I think that's still my favorite race, just to showcase the win for him. Chase Briscoe. Austin Cindric. Christopher Bell. Alex Bowman. Tyler Reddick. Austin Dillon. Kyle Busch. And Kevin Harvick. So I did kind of just based off the points. Normally I'll put up about 30 of the 40 drivers, typically that are going to be involved. But I figured I'll do the main 16, that got in to the playoff. And if there's other drivers that I need to pull up, I will. I had to take Paisley for an hour walk, and I've been following fantasy and NFL games as well. But at least I got everything linked up in time. I was thinking about doing the Buccaneer game, obviously, since that's my football team. But I figured, you know what? I haven't done NASCAR in a couple weeks. I really do love it. The NFL market on YouTube is oversaturated, and there's not as much on the baseball side and the NASCAR side. So I know I can gain ground, obviously, doing more baseball, with Dodgers and Mariners, as well as NASCAR. And obviously, it's going to be kind of hit or miss sometimes with the views, but I thought this was a good, opportunity to do NASCAR since I've missed it for the last couple of weeks. Obviously, it's going to be the road course. It's going to be the ROVAL 400. I like it. So we're here. And like I said, I'm going to try to do as many NASCAR races until we get to the championship. I'm always going to do NFL and college football, but a lot of times I'm going to be watching 3 things at once. So like today, I'm going to be calling the race. We got Countdown to Command in about 9 minutes, and I'm still watching a couple NFL games at the same time here in the studio. And hey, shout out to the Mariners, America's team. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, everyone on planet Earth is going to be rooting for us, except for Astros fans. And this has been a magical year, and all we got to do is just keep it moving, baby. Let's go. And I'm hoping for a Chase Elliott win today. Napa know-how. Let's go, baby. And then hopefully we can end up picking up, we get Mike in the building. Hopefully he checks his YouTube, and I'm not sure if he knows that I'm going to be online. And regardless, if he can't figure out Obviously his updated information on his donos for his card. No worries. Even if the donos are a little bit lower, today, this is good for my, library just to show, hey, I can do more than just the NFL. I can do more than college football or wrestling. I can do many, many things. So, and I know a lot of the OGs that have been with me since the beginning of this year, since this is my first year doing NASCAR full time. I love it. So here I am. And obviously, when I can give you the best 4K HD photos, even if you're not into NASCAR, I can make you get into it. You know what I mean? I can give you the interest and pique your interest with the HD photos, and you can learn a lot here. You can be a hardcore NASCAR fan for 40 years, like Mike, or we can maybe be someone like Chris that's new to the channel, and I can get him, maybe to have a little bit more interest than, because the more you know, right, the more interested you are. If you don't know any of the names of the drivers, you don't know any of the team names, if you don't know anything, it's going to be hard to get into. But, if you come here, and even if you're a novice and you're new, I guarantee by the end of the stream, you're going to know 1,000 things more than you knew going into today. And that is big facts. So, and we got a lot of smart people in the room that are occasional NASCAR drivers, watchers, people that are hardcore, that never miss a race. There's people that watch the race from beginning to end. And we also get people that kind of cycle through. So I definitely will give you all the updates, and we'll have a lot of fun today. Let's go. Carlos in the building. What to do? Are you happy I'm doing the race, bro? I imagine you probably didn't think I was going to do it, but here I am, bro. I love road courses too. Watkins Glen, Sonoma, and here we are in Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's go. How's everybody doing today? Fantasy football, huh? Seattle Mariners, eh? Let's go, baby. Let's get to 100 in donos. And like I said, hopefully we can get Riggs in here and a few others, and maybe we'll be able to get close to that number, I'm hoping. But if not, no worries. I'm not going to cry and bitch and moan. I'm here to have fun, and hopefully we can end up getting people showing love. Look who it is, my boy. Chris, how are you, man? And like I said, it's always great to get somebody that finds my channel for the first time and then can actually, start being a regular. It's glad to see you back. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's nice to be able to try to get into something. Because like I said, I used to be really into NASCAR about 20 years ago. I had a boss, right, that kept talking about it nonstop. I talk NFL and he was talking NASCAR. And I was like, God, this guy fucking loves NASCAR. And I was like, why does this guy fucking like NASCAR? I mean, he was just spitting off names and history, Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, going into Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson, and his love and enthusiasm for NASCAR, it rubbed off on me. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker loves NASCAR. Let me see what he's talking about. And then he went to the races in Vegas, and he would go and he would bring me back memorabilia, like die-cast car, a little Hot Wheel, a program. I was like, this guy is trying to get me to love NASCAR. And you know what? It worked. And I followed it for probably 5 years, really heavy. And I watched it back in the day when I was a kid with Dale Earnhardt. And I always loved Dale Earnhardt Jr., Michael Waltrip, and now Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. And then about 15 years passed and I stopped watching it, did more football and wrestling, baseball, basketball, the regular stuff. And then I had some fans suggest, hey, I know you're really smart. I think you would love NASCAR. Why don't you try doing NASCAR races? And I never really called baseball games or NASCAR races ever before besides this year. I knew I could do it, but before doing it, I was like, fuck, okay, I don't want to be that idiot that doesn't know anything. So I started reading heavy. I started watching film. I started watching more games and races. And now in my first season, I really feel I know more than even I did back then 20 years ago. So your boy's here. Your boy is ready. And like I said, this is awesome. I'm trying, like I said, if you go to some other NASCAR nerds, it might not be as entertaining because all they're doing is talking. But I'm going to give you the HD photos. And once you can start seeing like what the drivers look like, the team, and listening to the people in the room, you can start to catch on. And it actually ends up being really fun. And there's big wrecks. Sometimes there's fights. Sometimes people punch each other in the face. Sometimes there's shit talking. It gets pretty fun, man. And like I said, the more you know, the more you're going to love it. It's just like the more NFL players you know, the more you love it. The more NASCAR guys you know, the more you love it. The more wrestlers that you know. You're going to love AEW and WWE. But if you don't know anything, of course you're not going to give a shit. So you have to put that time and that effort to, learn. And if you're willing to do that, you might turn into a super fan. And that's what I am, a super fan of many, many things. Good to see you here, man. And I'm going to get you up to speed. I know I'm watching the game right now. I got a couple games on the computer, but I am watching my Bucks play the Falcons right now. Bro. Bray Wyatt back. Let's go. And I'll pull up a photo here because I love it because we can talk about any subject, food, right, wrestlers, whatever it is. And I can throw up a 4K HD photo. And like I said, I try to make my stream the most interactive stream on YouTube. I don't really see anybody else doing what I'm doing. And I know there's going to be people eventually that copy the style, but often imitated, never duplicated. There is only one NWSF. Believe that. I'm excited too. Hey, guess what? Bo Dallas is coming back too, his brother. But we are ready. Anybody that watches wrestling, we watched Extreme Rules last night, and it was a good one. Let's go. Let's go. Mike, I'm here. Mike, I'm here for you. Regardless if there's low donos, I don't care. I'm here for you and some of the people that love NASCAR, just like Carlos. And I'm happy, man. It's been a couple weeks, and you know what? I know the NFL is king, but you know what? I love NASCAR, and I know I can gain more fans, hopefully subs and donos most of the time doing baseball and NASCAR. Sometimes it'll start off slow, but as long as I keep it up, I want to make sure that I'm showing my grind. So let's go through some of the photos here. We got Chase Elliott, Napa, no hell. This is my favorite driver. I collect memorabilia. This is the equivalent of a Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson of this era. Just like, him and Kyle Larson as teammates at Hendrick Motorsports. It used to be Jeff Gordon was the man, 4 championships, and all of a sudden Jimmy came along and we couldn't believe someone was better. And it's kind of like Kyle Larson is Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson is Chase Elliott. Okay. So we got Chase and he's number 1 in the points. Okay. We're in the playoffs now. Okay. The season's almost over. Then we got Ryan Blaney. And I don't know what it is about cars, on a big HD screen or 4K. It's awesome. It just looks awesome. Okay. Ross Chastain, Public Enemy number 1. This is the guy that wrecks everybody, right? But he tries to make excuses, but he needs to be like Dale Earnhardt and just be like, you know what? I fucking wrecked you. Deal with it. And eventually he'll get there. Okay. Denny Hamlin riding that FedEx, very, very prominent, FedEx, promoter, obviously one of the biggest names. Joey Logano, he's one of the elites, and we know this. Kyle Larson, teammate of Chase Elliott. I see you, Kyle. William Byron, another teammate. Daniel Suarez, the only Latino Mexican-American representing in NASCAR. Fucking love it. Chase Briscoe. Austin Cindric. Christopher Bell. Alex Bowman. Tyler Reddick. Austin Dillon. Kyle Busch. Kevin Harvick. And Bray Wyatt, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. Things are good, man. I got Justin Jefferson in fantasy, so I know what's up, and I got Thielen. So, how you doing, man? What's good? How are you? And even if, like I said, even if I could have gotten more views on the Buccaneer game or doing an NFL game in the morning, Buccaneer game isn't live. I have the delay, and the only game that was on here locally was the Saints and the Seahawks, and I wasn't going to do that. So I'm still watching the Buccaneer game, and I had to take Paisley on an hour walk. So, sometimes you got to make sure that you're taking care of business. And my puppy, obviously, is important. Hubert Davis, start your engines, baby. AJ Styles is there. Hubert Davis is there. There's quite a few people that are at the race today. Nelly is there. I love NASCAR. So like I said, it's not going to be, maybe for everyone, but if you give it a shot, it's not as bad as golf or tennis. Like baseball and NASCAR, are entertaining if you can just, have an open mind. You know what I mean? And you can start to catch on. There we go. What to do? How are you, Carlos? Daniel's in the building. How are you? Mike's in the building. What to do? Let's go. I'm good. My voice is gone from the Mariners game a little bit, but a lot of grinding. I mean, I've been recording 10-hour days the last couple days, so I am a little, I don't really get tired. You know what I mean? Like, this is my full-time job. I'm a fucking hustler. I'm a grinder. And I want to watch Chase Elliott because I think he's going to win the championship. And I just don't want to be like, well, I did a NASCAR all year up to the NFL season, and then all of a sudden I didn't do it anymore. I want to make sure I sprinkle in some playoff races, even if I can get more donos, doing NFL games. I get it. But sometimes you got to do what, makes you happy. And I can do NFL games all day, every day. I'm going to be doing Sunday Night Football. So it's not like, I was going to do Blue Jays Mariners game 3, but we came back down 8-1 in the Miracle. And we're going to play the Astros in the ALDS, and I got tickets for game 4. So all we got to do is win one game within the first 3. So that way I can go to game 4, and maybe if we're up 2-1, maybe it's a game clinching game. I can be there in Seattle. And I got first base tickets that were probably 20, 25 rows back, perfect seats where I normally get a foul ball, 15 to 20 rows back off first base, and third base is exactly where you want to sit to get a ball. And I'm right there. So Julio playoff foul ball is what I'm going to be looking for. And I think I have a good chance on getting it. Hopefully I get to go. I had tickets for game 3, but they were way, towards like third base, outfield, and they were shitty. So we thought, do we really want to go, for just sitting? I want to sit close, if I can, but the playoff tickets sold out immediately. And my guy, Justin, one of my best friends, he has a partial season ticket package. So he gets first dibs on the All-Star game in Seattle next year and for playoff tickets. So I said, get them, bro. I was like, get on that computer as soon as they go available one day before the public, see what you can get. And we didn't want to spend a couple hundred to sit in some nosebleeds way off in, third base or, way in the outfield. I was like, let's just do game 4, put our money there, and let's go, 20, 25 rows back. And we got those tickets. So if game 3 happens, I'll be calling it here. Games 1, games 2, game 3. And then hopefully we can win one of those, and then we can go to game 4. It'll be on a Sunday. So hopefully I'll be back, depending on what time the game is for Sunday night. But there's a chance if it's on in the morning, I might not be able to do Sunday Night Football if we do have game 4, because I'm going to be in Seattle. The game might be 11. It might be 1. It might be a late game. It might be at 5 or 7. So I don't know what time the game is going to be at. So it might be the day that I might not, be able to do a Sunday Night Football game because I'll be in Seattle. But if we end up clinching and then going to the ALCS against the Yankees based off that game, and if we beat them, we go to the World Series. I mean, this is a magical run. And most people assume we're going to lose to the Astros, deservedly so. But this is America's team, and we're not talking Cowboys and Packers. We're talking about everyone rooting for the Mariners. Field goal up, and it's good. 10-0 Bucks. Let's go. But it's like one of those things, like no one is going to be rooting for the Astros except for Astros fans. I think America is going to root for the darlings who are the Seattle Mariners. And we're fun. We have a lot of passion. And this is year 1 of about 15 to 20 years with Julio, where we actually can make the playoffs maybe almost every year and, do some damage. Who's to say the Mariners and Blue Jays can't get to the World Series in the next 20 years? It's possible. So it didn't look possible, but now it looks maybe like a chance. And I'm good, man. I got my dog a walk. I had coffee. And, when you have coffee, sometimes you have to go to the bathroom. And I was about 10 minutes into my hour walk. And I was like, uh-oh, I might have to use the restroom. No restroom to use. So that was challenging, having to walk the dog and not feeling too good. But I got home. Everything is good. I'm prepped. And let's go. Let's go. Napa know-how. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. So I got Chase. All right. That's my guy. All right. Carlos is Ryan Blaney, and Mike is Kyle Busch. Let's go. I like it. Let's go. Yep. Absolutely. Let's go. Wow. Gabe is going crazy. Will you beat Holly now? I know you had no points with Naheem Hines, but you might be able to get enough big points from your other guys to step up. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do as many games as I can, primarily focusing on Mariners and Dodgers, but I will try to be able to do some more. Here we go. Here we go. And then hopefully we can get some more people. If it ends up being slow, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's fine. You know, as long as I know I have people that love, you know, the NASCAR like me, you know, it is what it is. You know, I think that we will have a good day today. I'm going to have fun regardless. I'm going to have a great time. I love NASCAR, so I'm going to love it. And hopefully we get some NASCAR fans that love football, but they can watch both. You know, if you want to be able to, it's not like you're going to only watch, you know, one channel. So we're going to have a good time tonight. Let's go. Napa know-how. Chase, baby. Let's go. We got Chase. We got Ryan Blaney. Ross Chastain. Denny Hamlin. Joey Logano. Kyle Larson. William Byron. Daniel Suarez. Chase Briscoe. Austin Cindric. Christopher Bell. Alex Bowman. Tyler Reddick. Austin Dillon. Kyle Busch. And Kevin Harvick. Let's go. Let's go. And it's road courses. I love Sonoma. I love Watkins Glen. It's kind of a nice like switch up. I mean, even though it's not like a traditional road course where they're, you know, more like a Sonoma or Watkins Glen, but they got some really tight turns. There's going to be some bumping and grinding. These are fun. Like I said, you know, you can have Daytona, you can have Talladega. Love those. But every once in a while, it's a nice change of pace to kind of switch it up. So, oh, nice sack lunch. Oh, fumble. Oh, they're lucky. They got that back. 10-0 Buccaneers. Oh, look at this track. Oh, Mariota almost fumbled that. No, he didn't. Did he really? Oh my! I'm not watching Red Zone. I need to look at my fantasy points though. But I imagine. I mean, I'm projected for like 140 to 160. You know, it said projected. You were first place all season. I finally surpassed you in the fantasy app. They finally have me in first place. You know. It's about time. I mean, you know what I mean? Both of our teams are really good, but it's about time that they have me slated for first. So, but I still think it'll be you and me. Oh yeah. And then elimination race as well. Yes. So what are we at right now? So we went from 16 drivers and then we went to 12. And so now what are we going to be going to? Are we going to 8? Is that what it is? Can you give me the breakdown, Carlos? And next week is Vegas. And I know Mike knows as well. Give me the breakdown. So we go from 16 to 12 to 8 to 4, correct? Let's go. I'm at 95 points. Holy shit. I'm projected for 171. I think I'm going to win. Herbert's got me 10, Chubb 21, Barkley 20, Jefferson 24, Godwin 11, Buffalo D9. Koo needs to get some field goals, though. Sarah's projected for 165. You look like you were going to lose. And then now, even if Kareem Hunt and Hines have a bad day, with that Gabe Davis number, that might get you the dub right there. Eight after this race. Okay, that's what I figured. And Chase is in, right? Yes. Boogity, 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 baby. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Woo! Let's go. I've missed this feeling, man. I've missed this feeling. And I love it when they're close. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when the ovals are so big, they don't get to bump and grind and like pass each other as much because there's so much room on the course that, there's just a lot of separation. I like it when the guys are kind of close to each other and there's a lot of tempers that get kind of flared up and there's a lot of strategy involved in a race like this too. So I like this type of racing. Let's go. And we're in lap 1 of 109. Stage 1 is 25 laps. Let's go. And like I said, hopefully we get some more people coming through. But if it ends up being a little slower, donos be slow. It's slow overall. It is what it is. Hopefully we can at least get to 50 in the donos. I'm hoping, 50 to 100. But if we don't hit that number, I know we'll make up for it for Sunday night football. So, number 41, Cole Custer. Come on, Chase. Let's go. And then I'll start updating the top 5 and top 10. Wow, Koo, I think, just missed a field goal, and I got him in fantasy. Come on, Koo. I need you, Koo, to at least give me, at least 6 or 7 points. Koo doesn't miss field goals either. Wow. How the hell did he miss that? All right, we're on lap number 2. I love this course, man. And some people, like I said, football's great, and I'm always going to love football. But, we need to soak in NASCAR. How many races do we have left, Carlos and Mike? You guys are my experts, besides like Riggs and a few others. And maybe we can get Riggs to show up, and maybe he'll save the day. All right, we're on 2 laps in. Let's go. Four races remaining. Okay. 8 after this race, and then 4 races remaining. So do we think that Chase Elliott's going to win it all? Like, honestly? All right, let's go, baby. Well, you got to think Chase is the favorite at this point, right? All right, we're 3 laps in. God, my voice is just fucking gone. It's just anything can happen. We know that. We know anything can happen for sure. All right, baby, let's go. 3 laps in. All right, let's go through some of the board and let's go through some of the top 5 here. Let's go, baby. We know NASCAR's money, baby. All right, what do we got? We got Joey Logano. And we got William Byron. Suarez. Still my favorite race, I think, just because of the emotion that he showed.
Sure they got it right. I'm okay with that. You have to make the call right. Use instant replay. Use everything you have. We got to make that call. Well, now you see why the stop.
All right, so we're going in the top 5. We're 4 laps in. First, stage 1 will be 25 laps in. Only 109 laps. This is a road course. So we got Joey Logano in first. We got William Byron in second. Daniel Suarez in third. Tyler Reddick in fourth. And Ryan Blaney in fifth. I'll probably have to do the championship race. Yeah, I'll probably have to do that. I'll try to do at least one more before the championship. We'll have to kind of see on how everything goes as far as the NFL. Oh, what happened there? Who is that? Uh-oh. Bubba. Oh, damn it, Bubba. Bubba. All right, Logano, William Byron, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney.
Stretch chicane. Oh, you see it just got really loose, and I guess he couldn't commit to the wheel, so he comes to a stop. Back to the 3 radio that said they didn't stop enough. Unfortunately, it threw
AJ Allmendinger in 8th, Chase in 9th, and then Michael McDowell in 10th.
We just didn't do it correctly. Bubba Wallace did, so I think he's fine on the penalty. But we are hearing on the radio he's coming out of pit road to replace those flat spotted tires. Issue already for Bubba Wallace and the 45. Joey Logano out in front. Bubba Wallace asserting his penalty. The NASCAR Cup Series playoffs on NBC. Bank of America ROVAL 400.
think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage. This isn't the moment of Merrill moving his money into his investment account in real time, and that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, the Bank of America company.
I'm looking at NFL highlights right now where we're on commercial. Josh Allen is raking, but it is the Steelers. Come on. Ooh, Gabe Davis, 62-yarder. Wow. Holy shit. 31-3 in the first half. Holy fuck. Whoa. Holy shit. NFL is going crazy today. And Sarah's got Josh Allen and Gabe Davis in our fantasy league. Man, you're raking. Let's get a couple more Joey Logano photos here as well. Like I said, I think, Kyle Busch and Joey Logano might not be loved by everybody, but those are the biggest threats of winning championships moving forward, besides Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. And that's facts. Let's go. Love road courses. This is going to be fun. And like I said, it's been a few weeks. I've been doing a lot of baseball and football and wrestling. It's just nice to get back and doing what I love. So, 10-hour streams every day it's a grind. It's not easy. Yeah, 4 races with 8 drivers, and then Phoenix. I'll be there. Even if there's a good NFL game, I'll be there. I want to see the championship. I've invested way too much time with doing NASCAR just to not do the last. I'm going to do it. So. Yes. And what do we think about Phoenix being that race to decide the champion? Do we like that or do we not like that? Yeah, I need info. Once you have info, please tell me. I love learning new things from people that are smarter than me and older than me that know more than me. Obviously on something like NASCAR, like yourself, because you've been watching it longer than me. So, Zach, how are you, my guy? How is your mental health? It's funny that you message. I just was going to message you to see how you were doing this morning, and you came in here. So, how are you, man? All right, so we still got Joey Logano, William Byron, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, and Ryan Blaney. Those are your top 5. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Hey, me too. Me too. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm good, man. And like I said, I told you, I mean, if you need something, you know what I mean, you can always reach out to me. We can talk Chiefs. We can talk Kansas, Jayhawk football. We can talk whatever. So whatever you got going on, and if things are a little bit tough, you can message me personally, through Instagram or Twitter, or when you can come in the room, and we'll definitely make things better for you. You're definitely going to be appreciated. And a lot of us, we go through the ups and downs, but just knowing that you have people that, care, that got your back, it definitely makes things easier, going through everything in life. Sometimes you can have friends in person that let you down, but the NWSF, we won't let you down. You know what I mean? We're a different breed here. So we got you, man. Who's your favorite driver, Zach? I know you like Chiefs. I know you like Kansas KU, right? For obviously probably college basketball and football. Who do you like in NASCAR? Who's your favorite driver? Do you got one? I'm Chase Elliott. Carlos is Blaney, right? And then we got Mike likes Kyle Busch. Sarah likes Chase like myself. My favorite is Dale Earnhardt. So I'm a Dale Earnhardt guy. Dale Earnhardt, Dale Jr., Michael Waltrip from back in the day. And I had respected Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson, but they were just never my favorite. I kind of leaned more towards Tony Stewart rather than Jimmy and Jeff. Jimmy and Jeff were great, but I just kind of like Dale Jr. and Tony a little bit more, their personalities. You like Kyle Larson? Nice. Hendrick Motorsports, baby. Okay. I got some Kyle here for you. See, I got some Kyle. Yeah. Kyle is going to win championships, and same thing with Chase. I mean, they were the two best besides Joey Logano and Kyle Busch, I feel. And I think Ross Chastain, if he can learn to be like aggressive and not wreck everyone, I wouldn't be surprised in the next 10 years if Ross Chastain wins a championship. I think he's got potential, I know he's not liked, but I could definitely see him doing it. He is a good driver. He's just kind of an idiot sometimes. Logano, Byron, Suarez, Reddick, and Blaney in your top 5. And hopefully we can get to a good dono number before the day is done. And I'll be doing Sunday Night Football too. So. Plus, when you can look at photos of the driver, or the cars, or drivers with the helmet on, it's just cool, man. Something to add on to what we're watching, and that's why I work so hard on NASCAR streams. And it's usually the one that is like the most difficult because I have to be clicking buttons left and right. So, but I love it. Show you my favorite Kyle Larson photo right here. Love it. Just that, hey, I'm the man. I'm the man. And yes, you are. I almost bought a die-cut Dale Jr. card like my Chase Elliott. There's a guy selling one on eBay right now for like $100, $120. It's autograph and it's die-cut at the top where it's cut like a car on the top. And they my Chase Elliott card, another guy is offering one for like $100. So I'm not sure if those are going to be the next 2 cards I buy. Chase Elliott autograph, Dale Jr. autograph. There's a good chance though. Yes. Well, most people don't like Kyle Busch or Logano because, they have attitude, but sometimes you have to have that swag and that attitude. Kyle Larson and Chase are a lot easier to root for, but I think Joey's a cool dude, man. I mean, I think Kyle Busch is a cool dude. I know Kyle Busch will talk shit and, him and Kurt are built different. The Busch family is built differently. Logano's built different, and they're not going to let anyone push them around. And they know that America loves Chase and Kyle Larson. And, they know that Hendrick Motorsports is like Jimmy and Jeff. Now it's Kyle and Chase. They get it. But if anyone can, get the championship and show that, hey, we're pretty fucking good too, it's Joey and it's Kyle, in my opinion. Those are guys that have won already and they can win again. And I can respect that. I like the way that they drive. I like their sponsors. I like the way the cars look. It's just they're good drivers. They know what to do. Yes. Yeah. And he's passionate. And I think that's what I liked. You could see in his interviews, really cool, laid back dude. But if you pissed him off, he'll show you that emotion. And I like that. So I know. I need more information on what the situation with Kyle. And hopefully Kurt gets better with those concussion headaches and everything. So we got 14 to go. We got Joey Logano, William Byron, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, and Ryan Blaney in the top 5. Where the hell's Chase, man? Let's go, baby. But I need to get some memorabilia because I already got my Aaron Judge. I got my Cal Raleigh. So next up for my memorabilia is going to be Chase Elliott. But I'm thinking about getting a National Treasures card that's got a piece of tire or a piece of, maybe a piece of the car. You know what I mean? The sheet metal. There's like cards that have his image and it's autographed at the top. And the bottom part of the card has like sheet metal or a piece of his racing suit. I think that's what I want. But it's going to cost, a couple $100, to get it. But I think it'll be really cool to get unless I get like a die cast card that's autographed, something of that nature. But something cool for Chase Elliott, I got to get for sure. So we don't even know what the sponsor is going to be. We don't know anything, right? We don't know the number or the sponsor, or do we? Top 5, 13 to go. All Joey Logano, all day, every day. And like I said, Joey's got a chance to win it. I mean, he's always, I think Joey probably is more likable than Kyle Busch. I think just the Busch bros, they rub people the wrong way just because they like to talk shit, and they usually they back it up. Joey, I don't think he openly talks shit, but if you make him, he will, he's like one of those guys. You poke the bear and then he'll lash out. But I don't really think he goes out of his way to talk shit, kind of like Kyle and Kurt sometimes. But I mean, they're very well respected in the NASCAR community, even if people don't like them. I like them. I like Joey. I like Kyle. I don't mind those guys at all. But I'm definitely a Larson and Chase. What's going on in NFL? If there's anything crazy going on the NFL side, type it in the chat because I know a lot of us are watching NFL and NASCAR. So if you guys got any news, breaking news on anything, type it in and I'd appreciate it. Let's go, Bucks.
You've been doing it for American racing for over 50 years. Fuel your best. Imagine having nearly the performance of Goodyear. Now in your Skechers. Enhance your traction, durability, and stability with Skechers featuring the top tier.
Do you think Kurt's going to retire? I know there's rumors about that might be something that happens. So. All right, we got Joey just kicking ass and taking names so far. All right, Bucks just kicked off. 13-0 Buccaneers over the Falcons. Hit him. There we go. But I need Koo to get some field goals so that way I can at least get some points on that end for fantasy. I mean, Dale Jr. had to walk away, Oh, here we go. It's my guy, Chase. Hell yeah. What place is Chase in? Get up there, man. Let's go. There's nothing like that Napa car, though. I mean, everyone can have favorite sponsors. You know, obviously we had the Home Depot 20. That was very like, you would go to Home Depot and you don't even know why, because Tony Stewart was just rocking it, you know? And we, you know, you had the different DuPont 24, you know, Jeff Gordon. You know, there's certain ones that always stand out. But to me, this is the most beautiful car out of all. I mean, it just looks the best to me. And I love the Napa sponsorship. I'm a Napa guy, so. Where are you at, Chase? Chase is in 8th. All right, so we got Joey Logano in 1st, William Byron in 2nd, Daniel Suarez in 3rd, Tyler Reddick in 4th, and Ryan Blaney in 5th. AJ Almadinga in 6th, Austin Cindric in 7th. Nobody drinks Keystone Light, though. Chase Elliott, my boy, in 8th, Haley in 9th, and McDowell in 10th. Let's go. You like Blaney's body armor? Yeah. I mean, there's just certain cars that just look good. I hate it when Chase, you know, has the, I mean, I get it if it's for like cancer or if there's like, you know, some kind of sponsorship for like animals, but every time he races in a car that's not Napa, he always loses. It's very rare that I see him do really well in like a sponsored car that's not Napa. If it's Napa and it's got a little bit of the stickers, you know, on something else, fine. But the car, when it's Napa, he always does well. And when it's not Napa, it's, you know, it's like kind of hit or miss. So 19-0 Pats. All right, got 9 to go for stage 1. Come on. Yeah, but Dale Jr., Dale Earnhardt, Dale Jr. and Chase, Kyle Larson. That's probably where I'm going to go next for memorabilia. Chase, and then maybe Dale Jr., then Kyle. Dale Earnhardt stuff is really expensive for the autograph stuff. It's like $500. Or if you want like something graded, that's like authentic or non-graded. But eventually I will invest in a Dale Earnhardt autograph. Even if it costs me $500, I'll buy one. You know, I love Dale. Dale's my favorite besides Chase Elliott. So cool camera angle that they got right now with the Chase Briscoe car. Bucks up 13-0. 4th down and 1 for the Falcons. All right, 9 to go, baby. Let's go. Keystone, yeah. Big Bad Brad. Well, dude, I think he used to be pretty fucking good back in the day, like 20 years ago. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that if he wins a race next season. Why not? He won quite a few of them back in the day. So the Bass Pro Shop, I like that one too. I always kind of liked Martin too, because when it was like Xfinity or back in the day, you know what I mean, the lower one. And you know, we already had Dale Jr. and you had Michael Waltrip. Then you heard this young, you know, Martin Truex Jr. I was like, this guy has potential. And I've always liked him too, because he was linked with Dale Jr. and Michael Waltrip. But I do like Bass Pro Shop. I do like that design too. He should have made the playoffs. So how's it going, JT? Oh, I'm raking, bro. You already know it. I'm projected. I'm first place. I think Sarah's second. And we're both undefeated. And it was supposed to be where Sarah might lose to Holly, but she just has these really good heavy hitters in her starting lineup. I'm projected for 167, and I'm already at 96. So I got 10 with Herbert, 22 with Chubb, 20 with Barkley, 24 with Justin Jefferson, 11 with Godwin, 11 with Buffalo D. Koo's got me -1, but hopefully he'll get me at least 5, you know, to 7, I'm hoping. And then let's take a look at Sarah. She's at 102. She's projected for 172. 30 with Josh Allen, 6 with Kareem Hunt, 1 with Hines, 11 with Tyreek, 12 with Mike Williams, 30 for Gabe Davis because of Josh Allen and Gabe, and then Tampa D11. So she's kicking ass and taking names too. She was supposed to lose more than likely, but with Josh Allen and Gabe Davis, if you get 60 points and the game's not even over, she might hit 80 points with 2 people. That's going to be more than some people get all week with the whole lineup. So yeah, Sarah and me are definitely taking names and kicking ass. That's for sure. It's going to come down to me and her for the championship. I'd be very shocked if it's not me and her. And I'm trying to win every matchup, and I think we play each other next week. So we'll see whose team is better. Like if whoever makes the best decisions, if someone plays bad, if there's harder matchups. But I think me and Sarah play each other, and then eventually someone's gonna have a loss. I don't think anyone's gonna go undefeated. But we'll see. You never know. Finley in the building. How are you? Let's throw up a Martin Truex. Let's throw that one up for the Bass Pro Shop. It's a cool store too. You don't even have to be a hunter or a fisherman to go in there and be like, damn, this place is cool. Like you'll find something in there that you'll want to buy. I mean, if you're an outdoorsman, I live out here in Oregon. So, I mean, we're always camping and I grind a lot. Obviously, I've been doing 4 to 10 hour streams every day. I haven't missed a day. I've been doing 7 days a week since July 4th. There's no one on planet Earth that's grinding like that. I mean, there's people that are grinding, but they take days off. But I mean, I'm trying to just grind and grind some more. It's just nice and refreshing to get back to do some NASCAR as well. I don't know. My bench is better than hers, but like I said, it all depends on who hits. I don't think we'll end in a tie though. And we'll see. Should be good. Brandon in the building. How are you? Let's go through the top 10. We got Joey Logano, William Byron, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, and Ryan Blaney in your top 5. AJ Allmendinger in 6th. Chase Elliott in 7th. Just past AJ Allmendinger, Austin Cindric. Then we got Christopher Bell slid down. Ooh, Christopher Bell slid quite a bit. Ooh, let's go. But Joey's been leading pretty much the whole way. Logano, Byron, Suarez, Reddick, Blaney, Allmendinger, Elliott, Cindric, Haley, McDowell is your top 10. Chase is in 7th. He hasn't gone any higher than that, but hopefully he'll move up. Let's go Bucks. 24 for 33 for Brady, 256 yards. He's never lost to the Falcons in his career, and we just need to get this dub. I need points with Godwin, and I need Koo with some field goals at least. And then I'll be doing the Ravens and Bengals for Sunday night tonight. So I'm doing great. I'm on day 16 or 17 now. So, I stopped partying, about 3 months ago. Not hanging out with people that are doing keggers or beer pong or people that could offer me free stuff to get me in trouble. So I'm definitely staying away from those people that are bad influences on me. So 3 months from partying and doing that stuff, not getting myself in trouble with that, the party stuff. And then also I'm about 16, 17 days in with no booze or alcohol. And I feel great. And I'm walking an hour to 3 hours a day with Paisley. I'm losing weight. I'm 23 pounds I've lost in the last 2 months or so, 2.5, 3 months. I got 27 to go. So I'm trying to get down to 200. So, during COVID, I got all the way up to 250, and I've never been that big. Now I'm at 227, I believe. So I got 27 to go. And for me being about 6 foot, 6'1", around 6 foot is my height. I need to get to be a 190 to 200 would be perfect for me. So 4 to go, and we're almost at stage 1. Oh, yeah. As a fisher and hunter, you can be there forever. Yeah, I'm just trying to show people, a focused O-Dog is a grinder O-Dog. And, I mean, it's kind of crazy that I haven't missed a day since July 4th, like the holiday. It's like we're in fucking October. Like, I literally haven't taken a day off, but I don't need it. As long as I, can work out and spend time with Paisley and, watch a few shows with the girlfriend here and there and grind it out. There we go, chasing the pits. Love that Napa car. If I get a die-cast car, that's one I'm getting autographed. That looks sweet. That's my favorite, man. That Napa car is just, man, beautiful. The blue and the yellow. I need to get a Chase Elliott racing suit and a racing helmet. I need to get the whole 9 yards. 3 to go.
Busy pit road here, Steve. It is a busy pit road, and this is why Chastain, as you mentioned, came a lap early, because he's going to try to leapfrog some of these guys. So now as we pick up the leader, Joey Logano, this is still going to be the race for the stage win. He's going to, I assume, stay on the racetrack. Now he has the option.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. I know it might be a little challenging, but I know we can get there. We can do it. Let's do it. Oh, they did. Hell yeah. Love that. I love defense. So anytime I can see defensive players doing big things, yeah, that makes me happy. I got Saquon in fantasy, but I love it when the Packers lose. Absolutely love it. Makes me happy more than anything. 2 to go. 13-0 Bucks. Brady. Ooh. Mike Evans incomplete. All right, we got 2 to go before stage 1 ends. Yeah, I loved it when the Giants came back. That shit made me giddy. Love that. Logano, Byron, Suarez, Blaney, and then Austin Cindric. So we didn't really have a whole lot of movement there. 2 to go. Logano's led the whole way. He's killing it, man. Yeah, to me, I think he's the biggest threat to Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. All right, 1 lap to go, stage 1. The whole thing, all 24. It's going to be 25. I see you, Joey. Joey in that Ford. Normally you're going to have Chevys up front, but Logano on the final lap. Logano, Byron, Suarez, Blaney, and Austin Cindric in the top 5. Kyle Larson in 6th. Let's go. Chase in 11th. All right, final lap of stage 1. Logano, Byron, Suarez, Blaney, and Cindric. Get the points, baby. Get those points. Stage points are important. Final lap, leader leading all 25 laps. Looking very strong today, Joey Logano. William Byron in 2nd. Daniel Suarez in 3rd. Blaney in 4th. Cindric in 5th. And Logano wins stage 1. Playoffs, baby.
force the way the points are being awarded. They have a lot to lose or a lot to gain. We'll see it.
He came back in and did fine. When I saw the injury, they said the shoulder. I got a message on my fantasy, and he was at like 8 points. They put him back in. He scored a touchdown, and they finished with like 20 for me. So, yeah, he's fine. It's healthy. No problem. It also helps, when you have the number 1 and number 2 running back in fantasy. I got a lot of top 7 pieces. Number 1 D, number 1 kicker if Koo can step up today. And I got number 2 tight end, possibly a top 1, 2, 3 wide receiver, the best 2 running backs, and I got a top 5, top 7 quarterback. Things are going good. Sarah's at 107 already, projected for 171. I'm at 101 already. I'm projected for 166. I just need my kicker to step up. But we're both going to win, that's for sure. Saquon's good, though.
Your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest.
13-0 Buccaneers. I know there's a lot of games going on right now. If anyone's watching football and NASCAR and you want to put in the scores of the games or anything that's crazy that happened, please do. If you have anything to comment on besides NASCAR, you can type that in the chat, whatever you guys want. Stage 1, we have some time now as we're just transitioning as we get into stage 2. Because most people that are watching NASCAR, let's be honest, we're watching football too. Yeah. Like, who would have thought that the Giants would be this good? But again, if you have Saquon Barkley healthy, this is how you have the wins. If he's not healthy, they're a bad team. But when he's healthy, you might be able to get to 10 wins with a Saquon Barkley if he's balling and he's the number 1 running back with Nick Chubb. You can get to 10-7 if Saquon's healthy. Now, if he's not, you're probably winning 4 games. So it shows you the impact. You can win 6 or 7 more games by just having Saquon out there because he's a threat to score on almost every play. And that's big facts. And you get amazing photos like this, I mean, no one would have thought the Giants would beat the Packers, right? But it happened. And Saquon's balling, and I hope he can stay healthy for me in fantasy. I think I got him in the 5th round, and I wasn't going to pick, George Kittle, and I wasn't going to pick CMC. Those guys get hurt all the time. Saquon does too, but I watched and I read and I followed the Giants very closely in preseason and Saquon specifically, and everything pointed to, even though he might get hurt, later in the year, but he didn't get hurt in the first week, like normal or 2. So he might be able to stay healthy for the full year. And if that happens, the Giants might be a wild card team, maybe, and if not, they're a lot better than they were without him. So, and it's good for my fantasy. I'll tell you that. That's the sleeper pick of 2022. You got Saquon Barkley. Hey, things are probably going pretty good for you, depending on how you drafted.
It's so cool to get to see the differences of the ROVAL being on the big track at Oval Park, going through the road course. And I always wondered, Jeff, when you get to drive people around a track like this, do you think AJ was more surprised by the braking or the acceleration around this track? Because they are so different here. I think the braking is surprising. The other thing that's surprising is that you just cannot see.
I'm going to go get my Gatorade out of the freezer. Let me go grab it here real quick before we get back into stage 2.
So as we're braking, he wasn't really sure where the next place we were going to go. And I didn't make him feel any better when I told him I didn't know where we were going either. I did not reassure him.
Well, make sure you don't miss AJ Styles on WWE Monday Night Raw. And, of course, Corey LaJoy is on the docuseries Race for the Championship, all on USA. Want to check in with the Peacock Pit Box? All right. KP, DJ, you've seen stage number 1. Is Logano's strategy, can it pay off for him to advance?
Oh, what a Sunday afternoon ride he had there, but it's getting ready to get a lot more interesting, KP.
Yes.
We talked about, you said it in the pre-race show, that the word of the day was points. Said if you go use that in your drinking game, I hope you're drinking water or Coke, because there's a lot that be happening here.
For sure. And I don't know about his strategy. I think the booth has done, Steve, you guys up there have done a great job of laying it out for the fans, laying it out for Dale and I, on why they stayed out, why they came down pit road. The Chastain, I have to say, I question that.
Oh, Leonard Fournette, touchdown, Buccaneers. Let's go.
Missed this by 2 or 3 points always at the end, so it's going to be tough.
That's dope. Fournette just grabbed the fat head of his player image when they scored. 19-0 Bucks. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's go, baby.
Now the question is, do all the playoff cars sitting on the racetrack come to pit road now? I think it'd be a big gamble to stay out on those old tires, and as expected, all 8 playoff drivers will now come to pit road, Kim.
And Austin Cindric in that bright yellow Ford top left, he said.
Stage 2 about to start. That's my boy. Let's go. Let's go. 2-point conversion attempt. Let's go, baby. Shotgun set. Brady. Did he catch that? Oh, we got it. Nice. 21-0 Bucks. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fucking go. All right. Ooh, Blaney up 4 spots. All right, so you download Cash App, Mike, on your phone, right? So you just go to the Play Store and you download Cash App. It'll put you put in your information for like your debit card, right? And then once that's in there, right? And then you'll actually click on the Cash App, and you click on the app and open it up, and then you can put in a dollar amount, like with the pad, like $20, and then hit the pay button, and then you'll put in my name. So then you'll end up putting in my name in there, which will be $ORION NWSF for the Cash App. And so that's how you will do it. Everything starts off with a $, and then it's Orion NWSF. Yeah, so you just download it, and then, like I said, once you download the program and you have your debit card, linked to it after you put the information, then you open the app and it has a screen that's green, and then all you would do is hit the amount that you wanted to donate or whoever you want to send money to, and then you hit the number 20 pay, right? And then once you hit that, at the top, it'll give you a section on who do you want to pay, and then you just type in $, and then ORION NWSF, and then you hit send, and then it'll send it to immediately to me. So it's really easy, you know what I mean? Even if you're old school and you're not really too familiar on how phones and apps work as much, once you do it for the first time, it's really easy after that. And that's where most people use Cash App to send people money, so you don't have to send a check, or you're not sending money in the mail. I mean, it's like instant money. Also Zelle, I have Zelle also through Chase. You can send money that way too, if you have the person's phone number. But that's why, because if you do Cash App donations, I'll get 99% of it. So if, let's say, someone donates 100, I'll get like 99 of it. You know what I mean? But if someone donates 100 on YouTube, I'll probably get like 65 of that. And then I got to wait a month because they take like 35%. So, to counteract that, when, if someone donates 100 on Cash App, then you get 99% of it. And I don't got to worry about the middleman taking $35 away from me. So even though we're using their platform, just like eBay takes a cut. Google and YouTube make more money off YouTubers than people know. Like, they make billions of dollars by just having people that do donations on there, and then just for having their channel, they get their cut. So I mean, they're making even the money that, because like I said, if you're getting hundreds or thousands of dollars, through YouTube in a month, you got to think about half of that they're taking. So that's why I have to work so hard to counteract that. Instead of, if it was like they only took 10%, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But when they're taking 30, 35%, that's a lot. Someone donates $100 and then they just get 35 of it for free, for nothing, for just nothing. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy to me, but that's how it works,
ends up being 3 points or less. So, I mean, every point really, really, really matters.
Mike, you figured it out. Thank you so much. And I know, thank you so much, dude. Because who knows if we were going to have anything here. But I think that I explained it very simply. And look at you. And this will help me out more because then that way I can actually, take care of the fam. And it's immediate. And you send me 50, I can get 49 of it. You send me 50 on the super chat. Maybe I'll get 30 out of 50. So it did go through. Thank you so much. So hopefully I explained that. And then you can decide in the future if you want to do super chat or if you want to do Cash App. A lot of times, people go back and forth, but obviously Cash App's always preferred because I can get more of it and then I can give back more to the fans. Like when Holly donated 500, I got it on the Cash App and the super chat. So for example, when she donated 500 to me a couple days ago, I got like $4.95 out of 500, and I was able to get her some birthday gifts, and I spent like 300 and gave it back, to be able to show love, right? But if you donate 500 to me on here through the super chat, I might only get, like 300 of it, maybe like 350. Like they take a big chunk out of it. So if you donate $500 to me and I get 350 only, and then YouTube and Google gets 150 for doing nothing, that's a lot of money for just, here you go, Google, YouTube, an extra 150 could go a long ways for me. Thank you so much. Mike, you are the man. Thank you. Mike, you are amazing. Thank you, bro. Let's go, Mike. Bang, 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 baby. Thank you. You are the man. That Breaking Bad money, that Bass Pro Shop money. Let's go, baby. Appreciate you. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. Mike is the man. Let's go. I'll throw up some Kyle Busch for you. Thank you so much. I was thinking, I hope we don't get a 0. If I'm doing this for like 4 or 5 hours. I was like, there's got to be someone that will hopefully step up. And usually it's Mike or Riggs. Those are usually our two, heavy hitters. And then obviously you had some problems with the super chat with stuff not going through. So thank you so much, man. And you can use this Cash App to other people too. Friends, family, hey, I need to borrow $20. And then you can use Zelle through like, your Chase mobile banking app, and you can do that too. But Cash App is kind of the thing that most Americans out there, it's a pretty popular app. I would assume that there's more people using Cash App than Zelle and the other apps that are out there. There's a lot of other ways that you can, send money to each other, but that is usually the main one. Thank you, man. I owe you everything. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mike. $50 dono from my boy. Let me get you some Kyle Busch, and then we'll get into the race here. Got to show that proper gratitude and appreciation, and I'll even throw some Bama up for you, too. I appreciate you. I know this is your guy. All right, let's take your dono down for just a second, so that way you can actually appreciate the cars. Thank you so much for the 50, baby. And then I'll send you like a heart message that I got it, and then it'll pop up on your phone. So, dude, thank you so much, man. I know you didn't have to do that, and I know technology is crazy. As we get older, things, you have to just kind of keep up with things, but we will help you, no matter what it is. And thank you so much for your generosity. Means a lot. Considering you might be the main one that's supporting me in NASCAR streams besides Riggs. So thank you. All right, we're in stage 2 now. And if someone takes care of me, I will always take care of them. Like I'm going to have to do something special for you. Get you like some, Bass Pro Shops, some kind of special stuff for you, when you go out there and you're doing your thing. I'll even give you old school. 2013 Kyle Busch, huh? And I'll get you some Derek Thomas.
He is going to be competitive on every road course race. Later in his career, he's, I think, better than he was earlier in his career. I think he's settled. He's more focused. Better race car driver.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your generosity.
That's a terrific point, Jeff. Talking to AJ Allmendinger earlier this week, he told me
I like Kyle Busch too. So
better place than I was when I was last
there's a little Derek Thomas.
Series driver, and I want to do this. I want the challenge of running Cup Series races. We've talked about it.
Use some Bama representation. I know you love Bama being you're an OG though. There's going to be younger bandwagon OG fans of Alabama, but you're a true Alabama fan, and I can really respect that too. 21-0 Buccaneers. Love that. And I got one more, and then we'll get to the race here. I appreciate you. $50 dono from the OG Wrench Gang. One of the mods, always supporting me no matter what. Even when the super chat shit broke, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna figure this out. I know Orion will help me with it. So I appreciate you. And I got to kick you off with the greatness. One more, and you know what it is. 21-0 bucks. Let's go. All right, we're 33 laps in. We're on stage 2, lap 8. And I got one last photo for you because, like I said, it's all about the gratitude and the love and the appreciation. This is my favorite one for you. Right here. Big NASCAR fan, OG, always taking care of your grandkids, taking care of your dogs. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
They'll try to flip the stage again. Well, they'll come a little bit before the end of stage 2, make sure they get their stop in because they know a caution is coming.
Yeah, and these guys are all racing, though, as Dale pointed out. They're racing against one another.
Thank you.
They know they're on that.
Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. My boy. Thank you so much.
Steve doing the kinds of things he needs to do after that team spent an extra 8.5 hours repairing this car for this race. ISO Surgeon is crew chief. If going aggressively through the field would be part of the plan today, maybe making a few more enemies for Russ. He said it is not in.
Yeah, I figured.
Our car will be fast enough to pass them on track. We've got a great pit crew, and we'll try to dig it out.
Yeah, well, down the road. Maybe not today, but I'm just saying in general. If someone takes care of me consistently, at some point I'm going to do something special for you. So I'll send you something maybe in the mail, maybe something Alabama related. I always like to make sure I take care of the people that take care of me. So, all right, we got AJ Allmendinger. Let's get up here. Jimmy Johnson. See you later, bud. I love it when people can't handle the fact, it's like when people, show love and I'm going to show the gratitude. If you can't handle it, get the fuck out of here and go somewhere else. Okay. When someone is going to show love and donate, I don't have to fucking talk about every single second of the race. Sometimes there's going to be other things that we talk about, NFL or each other. And if you can't handle that, then you can fucking leave. I don't know what's wrong with these people. It's like, you don't have to stay here. You can go somewhere else. All right, we got Allmendinger. All right, Blaney, I see you. All right, Allmendinger, and we got Tyler Reddick.
Ford F-150 Lightning is here. You could win one during the NASCAR playoffs. Scan the QR code now, or you can visit NASCAR.com/.
Yeah, I got you.
Promo to get your chance to win the most innovative F-150 Ford has ever built. Allmendinger up front. Logano led 26.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Allmendinger's been up front for 4. Reddick's been up front for 3.
Die Hard. Good choice.
Only one I trust.
We appreciate you tremendously because me and Sarah, we grind And, there's going to be times where, the donations are going to be crazy where we hit, like $600 or 400. And there's times where we're at like $10 and you know what I mean? And so we, I just want to make sure that we give back, but I did get Holly for her birthday and just for all her support. Very cool Mitchell and Ness, Derek Thomas, Chiefs jersey, 94 version. And then also a long sleeve tee that's sewn with the numbers and the name on the jersey as well. So it's always good when you can help people that help you. So that's facts. We appreciate you. And I always have to make sure I take care of Sarah as well, because I know how hard she works, and I work like a madman. So it's not like I'm going to stream once a week. I'm streaming multiple times a day usually. So, you want to make sure that you're taking care of the people that are working hard for you. And, it's not, if you're a mod, it's more than just being a mod. It's friends and it's family. So appreciate you guys. 21-0 Bucks. I need Koo with some field goals. Alma Dinger. And we're getting back from commercial break here, and I'll go over the top 5 and the top 10. Mbida. Oh, no. And Olave was like the last one that was doing something good for you. What's the score of the game? Are you going to lose to the Seahawks? I'm going to click on it right now. It's a local game for me because they always show Seahawks, which is kind of annoying, but 24-19. Wow, that's close. Wow. Yeah. 24-19. Is Alvin Kamara playing? Is he injured? What else? What's going on in the game? The flow of the game. Anything exciting? Good, bad, ugly? What's going on? Give me an update. 123. Well, that'll happen if you go against a shitty defense, right? And you're balling out. Looked like you were going to score not a whole lot after Hines had his number. Yeah, I'm at 103. I should be at like 113, but Koo's got no fucking points yet. Holly's projected for 146, but you're projected for 175. That'll do it when you have two people that give you 30, and you're not even done yet. Good job. Sometimes when you have those heavy hitters, that's what it'll do. Like Chubb, Barkley, and Jefferson got me almost like 80. So good to hear. I'm glad Dalton's not, fucking up for you. And he's actually one of the better backups in the league. I know he's not great, but he's one of the top 10 backups in the NFL. Good to hear, man. I'm a Bucks fan, but you know what? I don't want you to lose. And just, Saints, I like, you know what I mean? I know we're rivals and whatnot, but I might be the only Buck fan that doesn't, wish bad things to happen to you guys or the Panthers or the Falcons, honestly. I'm just a fan of the game. Who dat, baby? All right, Allmendinger in first. Tyler Reddick in second. Haley in third. Chase Elliott in fourth. And Michael McDowell in fifth.
Chase Elliott would take that playoff point because they need to collect as many of those as they can. That would advance also with them to the next round as well. So they may try and win this stage and be willing to bury themselves back in traffic, Kim.
And Michael McDowell running in the fifth position. Crew Chief Blake Harris told me this morning they were going to be aggressive to get track position. We saw that when they short pitted stage one. Expect likely the same out of this stage. He said they just need a little bit more drive off.
Let's go. I better pull up a Justin Haley. One sec here. I'm going to be doing the top 5 and the top 10. Haley in third. All right, so we got AJ Allmendinger in first. Tyler Reddick in second. Justin Haley in third. Chase Elliott in fourth. Let's go. Let's go, Chase. And then Michael McDowell in fifth. Christopher Bell in 6th. Got to pull up a Cole Custer here.
27 seconds for team to come down pit road and put tires on. Why I say that is Daniel Suarez is currently 21, closing in on 22 seconds behind race leader AJ Allmendinger, with still 12 laps to go in this stage. So if he continues to lose time, some of the leaders will be able to pit and actually come out in front of them on the racetrack, still costing them points. So at some point, I think some of these players
Cole Custer in 7th.
closing on an intersection. Do you stick with what you came in here with, or do you go in different directions? We see the 7 and the 4.
Kevin Harvick in 8th. Public Enemy number 1. Ross Chastain in 9th. And Eric Jones in 10th. Ooh. Eric Jones has had a pretty good year. He's had some emotional finishes and obviously close finishes too.
You two being stubborn cost you both my flat spots. And it's happening right here in front of, the 22. They're like, hey, man, can y'all sort this out or just get out of the way, let us play through? It shows you how difficult it is. I mean, both of those guys just couldn't make the corner side by side. A little bit of contact and immediately they were messed up.
Spot, every position matters to these playoff drivers. They're trying to gain as much as they can. We saw the strategy at stage 1. We'll see what kind of strategy we see at the end of stage 2.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast. So gaming with your niece has never felt more intense. What is this button do?
Welcome to the fastest internet on the largest speed network.
Well, I already am. Brady's never lost to the Falcons in his career, so I already knew that was going to happen. Oh, wow. Really? That's surprising. You Saints fans are funny. Would you guys consider the Falcons your number 1 rival, or is it the Buccaneers? Based off like Saints fans. I know Bucks are like, we're competitive with you guys. Falcons aren't really like competitive most of the time, but that you guys are normally like the main rival, and our rival typically is like the Panthers, but Falcons and Panthers aren't very good. So I guess we just go against each other because we're the 2 best. But it used to be Falcons, Saints, Panthers, Bucks, but now it's kind of Buccaneers, Saints now because we're the best team. So you guys would think the Falcons. Let's go. And I'll do Sunday Night Football. We'll end up doing that. That should be pretty good though. Bengals and Ravens. That could go either way. I would assume that the Ravens are going to be hungry and they're going to try to get that dub. But Lamar's been playing great, but you never know. Maybe the Bengals got something in their sleeve, even though they're kind of wishy-washy. So we'll have to wait and see.
SafeLight makes it easy. For the experts at replacing your glass and recalibrating your advanced safety system.
And they recycled my old glass. Now that's a company I can trust.
Don't wait. Schedule today.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
You can join Peyton Manning and his brother Cooper for the ultimate quiz show. Rival colleges go head-to-head. Capital One College Bowl Fridays at 8/7 Central on NBC and streaming next day on Peacock. Dave, what have you got?
Let's go.
This car right here, Kevin Harvick, running right now in the 8th position. Don't forget this weekend, his normal crew chief, Rodney Childers is working from the shop, electronically feeding information and suggestions to interim crew chief Stephen Torres.
Let's go, Chase.
The racetrack. He's normally the race
All right, we got 8 to go for stage 2.
So far, so good.
And AJ Allmendinger was still leading the race last time I checked. I assume he's still there. I'm talking about Harvick right now.
Will be heard after this race, so they want to make sure Rodney got one of the suspended races under his belt.
Three of the blue rolls running up inside the top 10 right now. McDowell is 5th. Cole Custer is 7th. And Kevin Harvick running in that 8th spot right now.
Ross Chastain was running in the 9th place. Look at him coming to screen here in that back chicane. He did come to a complete stop, served his penalty, off he goes. Only cost him one spot. He was running 9th. He's now in 10th.
All right, AJ Allmendinger in first. Tyler Reddick in second.
He drove in there. He learned
Justin Haley in third.
to go. You know,
Chase Elliott in fourth. And Michael McDowell in fifth. Let's go. Let's go, Chase. This is the highest he's been all race. Let's go. 8 to go for stage 2.
Spots like that would be tough to navigate if you were expecting the car to turn better than it did the first run.
And they maybe just trying to carry the same speed and they just couldn't get the car turned.
After a difficult weekend for Ross Chastain.
44 laps in of 109.
Above the cut line. And we came in
AJ Allmendinger up front. Crazy.
above that cut line. So really, Steve, the one team, unless they think they're going to go out there and win the race, they just need to make sure that they finish this race in a normal position, not wreck out of this race, but they could advance just by an average finish for the one team.
Well, I think they're going to have some opportunity to score points right here because in about 4 or 5 more laps, I think we're going to see another huge wave of cars coming to pit road, and I believe that's going to create an opportunity for the one to score the stage points. We watched the 7 and 4 of the Joy miss the backstretch chicane with the 48. Both served their stop penalty, but the 7 is now faded back. Now he is kind of you see right there smoking another tire. He is backed up.
Nothing like NASCAR, just the sounds of the cars. And I mean, the only bad thing about NASCAR normally is the weather. And the delays are just ridiculous. And the fans are so passionate and patient. But it just sucks when you have your whole day planned out and then knowing that a 4 or 5 hour race might last 10 hours because of the delays. But at least the weather is beautiful today. And we've had some challenges this year in NASCAR, just like every year with the weather. But at least the weather is good here today. So that makes me happy. Puts me in a good mood. And we're going to have a great Sunday night matchup too. MLB playoffs are going to be great also. Mariners, let's go. Still can't believe that we're watching the magic happen, but it feels so good, man. We're ready. We're coming for the Astros. And I hope we can find a way to beat them to get to the Yankees for the ALCS. Even if we lose to the Astros or Yankees, fine. But if we win, this could be a magical season. Like, what happens if it ends up being Mariners Dodgers in the World Series? I don't know what the fuck I would do. I'd lose my goddamn mind. Let's go. AJ Allmendinger, what's going on here? He's stuck in gear?
So what he is saying, Steve, is he's saying it's getting stuck in second gear.
Oh, shit.
And it will way over rev the engine. It's happened 2 or 3 times now. Matt Swiderski, his crew chief, just told me that's my concern. I'm concerned he's done harm to the engine. AJ Allmendinger in the lead right now at the ROVAL.
Well, that's better than having no second gear. I thought no second gear, he's going to have a real trouble running pit road speed. That's the gear that the drivers use. Now, damage to the engine, always a concern. We'll have to check in. 5 laps to go with the second stage.
All right, we're going to a commercial break. 5 to go.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast. So Andy, with your knees.
Really? Oh, my God. No. What year was that? What year was that? Do you remember? Mike, how long have you been watching Alabama football and NASCAR? Like, do you have? I know we've talked about it. I know it's like in the 60s or 70s. Do you remember when you really started watching NASCAR and watching Alabama football? How old you were? I love it when we get the OGs in here that just, they just live and breathe, that vibe. And I think it's so awesome, man. I promise you, I will do some Alabama games for you this year. I mean, when it ends up being like Alabama, Georgia, I'll definitely do that. But most of the time, Alabama plays someone, it's not even a close game. If I'm going to do a game, I want it to be like, as close as possible. But you're so good that the only time it's a challenge, maybe, Georgia. So Taysom has nice. There you go. There you go. Let's look at the scores.
Okay, I'm ready to come in now. Hello. Serious now. I'm serious.
All right, let's look at the scores that we got going on today. All right, 21-7 Buccaneers. Go Bucks. 38-3 Bills over the Steelers. That's ugly. Chargers 30, Browns 28. That's kind of surprising that it's that close. Bears 22, Vikings 21. That's unbelievable. Patriots 26, Lions 0. What happened to Jared Goff and the Goffense? That's not good. Saints 31, Seahawks 19. There you go. Jets 19, Dolphins 17. If the Jets beat the Dolphins, obviously no Tua, that they're, they went from like maybe they're a playoff team to maybe they are who we thought they were, Titans beating the Commanders 21-17, and the Texans and the Jags are tied up at 6. Wow. Thank God we don't have any Texans or Jags fans. I mean, we do, but wow. And then later, Niners, Panthers, Cowboys, Rams, Eagles, Cardinals, Bengals, Ravens for Sunday night. Giants beat the Packers 27-22. Go Giants. Saquon, baby. Beat those Packers. And then Colts beat the Broncos 12-6. No, 12-9. And then we got Raiders versus Chiefs on Monday night. That'll be fun. So that's the scoreboard. God damn, that 6-6 Texans Jags. Wow. It looks like someone's on the goal line, though. The Texans are, so looks like they're almost about to score. AFC stinks. Worst division in football right now. Yep. True. I mean, they were one of the worst divisions in football, but Vita Vea doing Vita Vea things. All right, 3 to go for stage 2. A lot of injuries and just bad teams. Nobody from the AFC South is going to do anything. And think about it. The Jags actually have a chance to win the division with everything that's been going on. Texans are the worst. Colts are just injured, right? It's going to be the Titans or Jags that are going to win the division. That's crazy, especially if the Jags do it, since they were the worst team in football for 2 years in a row. But Trevor Lawrence normally isn't like that bad, but today I don't know the stat line. I got to click on it to see why are they doing so bad right now. Now I got to look. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Trevor Lawrence? 3 to go for stage 2. Trevor Lawrence is 19 for 32, no touchdowns and 1 pick. Davis Mills, 16 for 24, 140 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Pierce, the running back for Houston, 21 carries for 96 yards. That's pretty good, but no one's really doing anything. It's defense, I guess, or just shitty play. Touchdown Jets. Are you watching Red Zone? Maybe I should turn that on too. I just got the Bucks game going on right now. Here, I'm going to turn Red Zone on also. So that way I can watch Red Zone and the Buccaneers and the NASCAR race. Let's fucking multitask.
Trying to get stage points, some new tires around them. The 8 Carl new tires trying to get around this 14. Briscoe's going to try to fight hard. It's going to be tough to make this work, but the 8 car's going to get around him here. You also have Chase Elliott back there in 9th place.
Come on, Chase.
Possibly driving up through these cars as the laps flying down here.
All right, I got Red Zone going. The Jets just scored. All right, so I got the Bucks game on. I got Red Zone on for fantasy and just keeping it up. And then I got you got free from Dish till January. Nice. I love learning about the fans too, like this. Fans turn into friends. Friends turn into family. First race was in 77. You were 6. Dude, that's awesome. Bobby and you did? No way. And Bama in 78. Awesome. I love it, man. I love having people like you being a part of the channel as like the OG. It kind of makes me feel good, to have people like you a part of this channel. Awesome. God bless your parents for loving racing to pass it on to you, man. That's awesome. 21-7 bucks. Come on, Chase. Ross Chastain, huh? Stage 2 final lap. This will probably be a good time to take a quick restroom break. So give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
And Ross Chastain grabs the stage 2 win. His first stage win on a road course, even though he's won at Coda and Talladega already this year. Harrison Burton finishing second in the stage. Larson getting points as well. Suarez, Logano, Briscoe, Blaney, all playoff drivers fighting for those points. Trying to get as many as they can, every position counting. Big American Fan Cam showing the fans here. 1 stage to go on this beautiful afternoon in Charlotte.
She was tied up. The only trick out of it is, I don't know, the sewer show is vicious.
Looking for a needle in the haystack.
Kidnapping. Something difficult. Going undercover, you're gonna do this my way. Someone took them off. Close to you. Going in. Welcome to the most offensive show on television. On one side, you've got the second coming of Joe Cool, slinging it all over the schoolyard. On the other side, you've got a guy who can throw for 300 and run for 200 in the same game. Offensive? Yes, I call that offensive. Bengals, Ravens, a show that's made for Sunday night on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Okay, it can be easy to forget about midterm elections. There's a lot going on. But Election Day is November 8th, and it matters. You're choosing Oregon's next governor, who you're sending to Congress, the structure of Portland's city government, and that's just the beginning. So use your vote. For now, just make sure you're registered in Oregon by October 18th, in Washington by October 31st. We'll show you how at kgw.com/elections.
The doctor will see you now.
But do they really? Do they see that crick in your neck? That ache in your heart? Will they see that funny little thing that wasn't there last year? The bounce in your step? The way your retinal scan connects to your blood sugar? At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together to care for all that is you.
Hello, Rose City, a new show from KGW, weekdays at 11.
NASCAR on NBC is brought to you by Progressive. Revving up the savings on home and auto insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Looking back from the Coca-Cola Pace Cam, again, Ross Chastain winning that stage. Stage 2 complete now. And we have an IndyCar star in the field, Rutledge. How about Connor Daly today?
Man, it's been so cool to watch Rick. He's in that 50 bit now car. And you know what? His goal this weekend was really to just get experience. A lot of us got to see at the Indy 500 this year when he was leading laps, watching all the fans there stand up at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on their feet for him. But today it's all been about learning. He only got about 10 minutes in the car yesterday before the steering went out and he hit the wall. Bounced back from that, though. Obviously, he's trying to learn a lot, take as much as he can. He's got a huge interest in being a part of anything motorsports related. And his friend Alexander Rossi is here this weekend supporting him. Really cool to see an open wheel guy over here giving it a shot at the ROVAL, Rick.
You see friends and family. Connor said that there were going to be a lot of friends and family. Obviously, Alexander Rossi, a friend of Connor Daly here cheering him on. And want to go down to the Peacock pit box where KP and DJ are once again. All right, guys. Is there a possibility that you can talk us through today's Northern Tool and Equipment race recap? Would that be all right?
There's a possibility, but the only word I have for it is wow. You go, Dale. You bet.
It's been an interesting afternoon, to say the very least. In the start, the fastest guy here was Joey Logano. He took off and got himself out front. But it's already started early. You can see here's Austin Dillon, missing the chicane coming, had to come to a full stop, which he did not, and later had to make a trip down pit road to serve that penalty.
And we see Bubba as he turns into the corner, it just steps out on him. And then he locks it up. A little bit later, he has to pit. That's the tire. That's what happens when you block the tire up over here.
Yeah, Joey Logano then went on to lead every lap in stage one, get those valuable 10 points that he was.
All right, I'm back.
This is a little crazy on pit road.
Yo, boy is back.
You see Bubba, he misses his pit. He can't get in. He's trying to get out of the way, but Daniel loses.
Yeah, check up on Paisley, too.
Are four valuable positions on pit road.
You can see right here, Ross Chastain.
Ooh, 15, nice. Texans, Vikings, Hawks. How's the Saints doing? They're doing good? All right, let's look at Charlotte Roval Pit Road Grid. 21.7 bucks. It's like the Browns are creeping. 3:30 to go. Give me some Nick Chubb, baby. $31.25. You guys are winning, right? Yeah, Jets are a little bit better than people giving them credit for, too. NFL is so unpredictable. I mean, you never really know where it's going to go, and that's why we love it. It's really the most unpredictable thing ever, so that's why we have so much love and fandom for it. And I'll be doing Ravens tonight, so and Bengals. And I'm excited for that matchup. I'm actually looking forward more to the Chiefs versus the Raiders. And then the following week, we get Bills-Chiefs. That's going to be incredible. And if the Bills can't get healthy on defense, they're not going to win that game. I think the Chiefs have a good chance of winning that and proving to everyone that they're the best team in football, which I think they are. 13-6. Texans, 32-17 Jets, 21-17 Titans over Washington Commandos, 38-3 Bills over Steelers, 29-0 Pats over the Lions. That's surprising. Jared Goff and the offense doing nothing. 29-22 Vikings over Bears. Chargers are up 30-28 on the Browns. Wow. Third down and 7 for the Vikings. No, the Falcons. Yeah, Bills and Chiefs is going to be awesome. $26-17. I got red zone on right now, too. Come on, Bucks. I do. It's like normally, with me, I had Butker in fantasy. I drafted him. Oh, Falcons just scored. Now it's going to be 21-14. And sometimes, when you have a kicker that you draft, you don't expect Butker to get hurt, so I had to drop him. Picked up Koo. Koo was like the number one kicker, but this game he missed a field goal, and I'm not going to give very many points, but it looks like I'm still going to win, even with that being said. It's nice, when you can put up a 0 on kicker or 0 on defense and still win. Sometimes that shit happens. Because you don't want to dump a really good player just for a defense 1 week if you don't have to. Because if you dump a player that's really good just to get a defense that gives you like 5 points and then you never get that good player back, it's not worth it. Sometimes it's just, you got to take the L and hope that you win and then just move forward. But all right, Falcons just scored. It's going to be 21-14 here in a second. Marcus Mariota is doing a little bit better than people think. They need a long ways to go, but I think the Falcons are better than the Panthers. I think Panthers might be the worst team in the division. I think Falcons have a lot of upside, personally. All right, so we're 54 laps, and we're about halfway right now. So Logano, Larson, Suarez, Chastain, Byron, Burton, Blaney, Reddick, Briscoe, and Cindric are getting the most points today. Ooh, good. I know he's been hurt this year. That's good to see him get the opportunities. And he's always a dual threat. That's why he's one of my favorite running backs in the league. Normally he is my favorite. So AK-41 healthy. Great to hear. Great to see. Did the Falcons just go for 2 and they got it? They did. Wow. Are the Falcons trying to win the game? Going for 2 right there? What's the point of going for 2? That they're trying to win it? Oh, that's weird that they would go for 2 there, but Mariota's confident. They got it. So we better make sure we win this game. I can't lose the Falcons. All right, Allmendinger's up front. Chase in third. Let's go. All right, Allmendinger, second place, Reddick. Chase Elliott, the highest he's been all day, third. Justin Haley, fourth. And Cole Custer, fifth. So come on, Chase. Only 2 more spots, bro. You're there. You're close. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, it has. It's like we're watching Stranger Things. Everything is in the upside down. But like I said, you always have teams that go from worst to first, and sometimes we just don't expect it to happen. And then all of a sudden the good teams get injured and they start losing. And then the bad teams, are healthy and they are overachieving with good play calling and coaching. And then all of a sudden you're like, damn. And that's what makes the NFL exciting. I'm always going to root for the Jets, the Jags, and the Lions, to do better than they normally do. So. All right, 55 to go. Let's go, baby. All right, Reddick in first place. $21.15 bucks. We haven't had really a big crash yet. Damn, Chief is projected to beat me now just because he got Lockett at 27 and Cook at 26. And Breece Hall got 26. Fuck that. I better not fucking lose. But that's fantasy, though. I better get some good fucking numbers. Getting 0 from Koo is killing me. $21.15. Come on, I need some more points. Then I got to decide if I want to do Josh Jacobs on Monday night versus the Chiefs, or if I do Wilson going against the bad Panther defense at the Panthers. I think both have an opportunity to get, 14 to 20 points, maybe even higher, but that's a tough one.
So we're not sure exactly which side or which end of the car is complaining about riding on board. Hard to really tell if the steering wheel is straight. You see the two different markings, one for on the racetrack and one for during the tire.
All right, Reddick, Allmendinger, Chase Elliott, Justin Haley, and Kevin Harvick. Come on, Chase. I need more points out of Herbert. Mark Andrews needs to have a huge day for me. And same thing with Josh Jacobs or Wilson. I mean, Wilson's put up 12, 11, and 13. But Josh Jacobs, I knew that he was going to be good for me. And Jacobs has put up 8, 9, 14, and 35. So I'm projected to lose by 5 right now, but I need to get some more points. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Well, the Jets should beat Miami. I mean, Miami doesn't have Tua. So, I mean, look at it. The score's 33-17. So they should beat them.
Still in front, it's Reddick holding off Allmendinger by 0.4 seconds. Elliott right there in striking distance.
No, I hate it. I'll get you another one.
To a better pit stop.
I got.
Everyone has to make a pit stop. I like the first stop where you knew when the yellow was going to come out because he entered the stage. Now the stress is when you come to pit road. Really, we figured they get about 38 laps on fuel. So that's when the window would open. 38 laps to go as we expect, drivers at least have the option to come to pit road. We'll see how long they decide to run. In a perfect world, you come to pit road.
All right, we got 52 to go. And then we'll take a couple hours off, and then I'll be here for Sunday Night Football. I'm not really sure if it's Dayball. I think it's more Saquon Barkley. You know what I mean? Because no one really was on the Dayball train. You know what I mean? But Saquon is giving them belief. And if Saquon's the best running back in the league right now besides Nick Chubb, Dayball is doing good. But let's just picture right now, Saquon's injured. Are they talking about Dayball right now? Probably not. They're probably like, damn, here are the Giants being shitty again, So for me, I think it's really more about Saquon than Dayball. But Dayball is managing the group very well. Because when Saquon's healthy, they're competitive. When he's injured, they're garbage. That's really how it's been the last couple years. All right, 51 to go. Come on, Chase. Because think about it, if Dayball didn't have, Saquon Barkley, they'd probably be calling for his head, and their record wouldn't be very good right now. They'd be like, fire him. All right, we got Reddick in first, Allmendinger in second. Come on, Chase in third, Justin Haley in fourth, and Kevin Harvick in fifth. Come on, Chase. This is the closest you've been. As long as Chase is in the, top 2, top 3, but there's a lot of separation from the cars, so it's very hard to pass. But as we know, if Chase is in the top 2, top 3 with 10 laps to go, anything can happen. But with this course, it's really hard to pass.
Control these cars. We don't see the crashing, the full course cautions that we tend to have. I don't know how these guys will be able to get that track position back. They're not going to be able to, if we don't have yellows, you can't close up the field to give them a chance to throw a different strategy at or be aggressive on restarts.
Steve's pit window opens up in about
All right, Reddick still up front. Throw up another Reddick photo. Texans won. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously the Jags were doing well, but and when you're only putting up 6 points at home, it's it gives you kind of that slap of reality that, maybe, Trevor Lawrence will have some good days, but obviously if you can't beat the Texans, that's a problem. But you were the worst team in football for 2 years, so, and then the Texans just intercepted it. Final score, Texans 13, Jags 6. That's rough after you've won some games that maybe you shouldn't have. And then the game that you should win, 100% you lose. That's the NFL for you. Yeah. I have seen some really cool Chase and Bill dual autographs where I can get their autograph like together. But some of the stuff is very expensive to get Chase and Bill. Usually it's like $300 to $800, some of the cards are like serial numbered. And it's a low serial number, but yeah, that would be a cool item for me to get at some point. The Browns are trying to win 30-28. They're in the red zone. Was that a touchdown right there, or is it out of bounds? 30-28 Chargers. That was on 3rd down 11. Good defense by Derwin James. 31-25 Saints up on the Seahawks. Geno Smith has done pretty good, I have him on my fantasy team as my backup to Herbert. Oh, big run by the Seahawks. He's going. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. Hawks. Uh-oh. Kenneth Walker. Wow, what a run. Saints have to respond. Wow, that was a hell of a run. Well, looks like the Browns are going for the win. 54-yarder. Kick is up. No good. No good. Wow. The Browns kicker missed the field goal that could have won the game. Holy shit. Chargers are scraping by. Wow. Chargers defense is nowhere near where it needs to be. But, besides the Bills and the Chiefs, that could be a sleeper team that could do something. The Browns being Browns, that sucks for York. Extra point for Seattle. What a competitive game here. Saints defense shouldn't give up this many points if their defense is like legit, but also shows you the Seahawks offense is a little bit better than people are giving them credit for. It's like their defense is booty, but their offense has been good with Geno this year. And obviously with DK and Lockett and everyone else.
If you want to see that 12 points, if you're a Chase Briscoe fan, you need Suarez to lose a few spots, and you need Briscoe to gain a few spots and find that 12 points somewhere on the racetrack, Kim.
Talked to Connor Daly this morning. He was very
Geno's got 24 points in fantasy. Pretty damn good. Damn, if I lose the Chief Old Chief, I'm going to be pissed. Chief Old Chief doesn't even have a win. And he's 0 for 4, and I'm 4-0, and he's projected for 149 because he got 26 from Cook, 27 from Lockett, 7.5 from London, and Breece Hall got 28. Fuck out of here. Bass with 7, and I couldn't get any points out of my kicker today. 0. I got good numbers, though. But Herbert underwhelmed. 14, 25 from Chubb, 20 from Barkley, 30 from Jefferson. I need Godwin with like a touchdown here or something big. Buffalo D got me 9, or at least Mark Andrews and Jacobs if they go off. Guys got to hope Kyler Murray does shitty and McCaffrey doesn't do very good, which is a good chance that the Niner defense will stop that. And he's got Kittle. So Kittle might do shitty. McCaffrey, Murray, I still can win. All right, we got 47 to go. Well, it's because Russell Wilson's injured. They don't have the running game or the offensive line. The only thing good for Denver right now is defense. But Geno's offensive line with those 2 tackles, they're doing great. So it shows you the OC and the line is better, for the Seahawks, and that's why Geno's doing well. Geno with a clean pocket can make plays, and we're seeing it this year. I mean, Russell Wilson would be doing better in Seattle than he'd be doing in Denver. The defense is bad. Oh, there goes Taysom Hill. 50, 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Taysom Hill. These defenses stink, but they're doing something. And how come the Saints defense is giving up so many points and yards? Mbida. Mike, what's going on with the Saints defense? Do they have injuries? How the hell are they giving up this many to the Seahawks? I know the Seahawks offense is better than expected, but normally the Saints defense is top 10, sometimes even top 5. What's going on with that? All right, Reddick is in first. All right, we got Reddick, Allmendinger. Come on, Chase. Come on. And then Haley, and then Harvick. Let's go. Yeah, that Seahawks game is crazy. Is the Commandos going to win? Carson Wentz is having a good bounce back game. Flag on the play. Uh-oh. Looks like Washington's going to win. What's going on with the Saints? Mbida. Mike, what's going on? I know you guys are watching. Why are they giving out? I know the OC for the Seahawks is doing well, and their tackles, Charles Cross and the rookie, are doing good. But what's going on with the defense, like overall? Secondary is doing shitty. Said all the big plays are 30-plus yards. Okay. So it's just kind of like miracle plays. But who's out of position, though? So no pass rush, no sack lunches, no picks. It's just like your secondary is getting burned. Is that what's going on? How many sacks do you guys have and picks in the game? None? Like, how many do you guys have? It's just weird to see the Seahawks putting up so many points up against a lot of teams that have decent defenses. But, again, Geno's playing good football, and they're protecting. It's the NFL, huh? Anything can happen. Right, and the offensive line for Seattle's been good this year, believe it or not. They drafted well, like the first time ever. You know what I mean? They actually got protection. And if Geno has a clean pocket, you have no what? No sacks or no picks or both? So I'm projected to lose by 10 now. Hopefully Rams defense and Kittle and Cook and McCaffrey and Murray do bad. We'll see. Hopefully I can find a way to win. I need big days out of Mark Andrews. Has to have a 30-point game tonight. And I need Josh Jacobs to go off. So I went with him over Wilson. So we'll see. Hopefully I made the right choice. Wow, that's crazy. Go Bucks. 44 to go.
7 stage points for Chase Briscoe. When I talked to him before the race, he said I screwed up in qualifying, but
both. No picks and no sacks? Holy shit. I don't know if I've ever seen that from the Saints. Hold on here. All right, 2 sacks. I was going to say there has to be sacks somewhere. It's impossible for the Saints defense not to get at least 1 sack. I don't care if they got 5 Pro Bowlers on the other side. They're going to find a way. And then 2 fumble recoveries, no picks. Okay. That sounds a little bit better. I was going to say, I'm trying to think back when the last time I watched a game or read about a game where the Saints didn't have. All right, you just got another sack. Good. Okay, there you go. Let's see if the Commandos can win. Oh, did the Titans intercept that? The Titans just intercepted it. So Commandos lost in Redskin fashion. Titans won. Oh, Carson Wentz being Carson Wentz, huh? That was embarrassing. Commandos, garbage. Well, I definitely didn't get enough points out of Herbert. I could have had Geno Smith play, and I could have got 24 points, and I got only 14 out of Herbert. That was rough. Got 0 out of Koo. That's fucking really rough. But I couldn't drop anybody for a kicker for 1 week, you know. But that's just what happens, I guess. Hopefully I can still win. I'm projected to lose by 9, but I just got to hope that McCaffrey, Murray, and Rams D, man. I don't want to lose to an 0-4 team, but sometimes that happens if their players play well in fantasy. Oh, Jeff Wilson. Touchdown, Niners. And I decided to play Josh Jacobs over Wilson. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. Hopefully I think both guys are going to get, 10 to 20 points, but I mean, I need a huge day out of Jacobs and Andrews to make up for my 0 with Koo to win this fucking week. I'm trying to go undefeated, but I'm watching 39 to 32. Geno Smith's running for his life. Sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, Saints, I see you. Cameron Jordan. Good games today, huh? Lots of action. And good thing we got our boy coming through. Because obviously if Mike didn't come through with the dono, we'd be at 0. So thank you so much for coming through, man. Obviously, I know sometimes the NASCAR streams are going to be lower, sometimes high, sometimes low when you're competing with the NFL. But I'm going to watch both no matter what. And I just want to be able to spend time with the NASCAR fam too. So Steelers and Bills are fighting now. Punches thrown. Oh, the guy tried to injure Kenny Pickett's knee. So now the Bills and the Steelers are fighting. Wow. Well, there you go. I appreciate you, man. Because like I said, I mean, normally when we do NASCAR streams, we only have like 1 or 2 people that donate. And when I do other streams, sometimes we'll have like 5 to 10 different people. So, if you don't have that person that helps you, I mean, you've saved me so many times, and Riggs is not even here. And sometimes Riggs would do 20, 50, 100, 150. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mike, for stepping up for me. And I'll be here tonight, obviously doing Ravens and Bengals. So, all right, we got 40 to go. Charlotte Roval, baby. All right, got Reddick, Allmendinger, Chase Elliott, Justin Haley, and Kevin Harvick in your top 5. Yeah. Dude, Cook with 26, Lockett with 27, and Breece Hall with 27. I don't think Chief was expecting that. Neither was I. And I have some pretty good numbers, but I need Andrews and Jacobs. Come on. I need you to have huge days for me. They have huge days. I can win. I need Kyler, Christian McCaffrey, and Rams D to shit the bed. And hopefully that'll happen for me. For them. All right, 40 to go.
Same thing if you're an Austin Cindric fan, right? He is currently 7 points behind the 14 in 23rd. So this battle very quickly is going to be between the 2 and the 14 if the 99 is going to be unable to fix their car. You see on the bottom left race strategy, the final.
I mean, Holly's got a team that, I mean, it's going to be close between you and Holly, depending on what numbers they put up, Sarah. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen someone that puts up like 130 to 150 and lose almost every week. Like Holly's team is a playoff team, but she keeps running in to people that are playing the game of the year against her. Like, usually when you score 130 to 170, you win in fantasy. You usually don't lose. And especially if you're putting up like 150 and 160 and you lose, like that other person must have put up like 170 or 180. It's just like, that's rough. All right, come on, Niner defense. I need McCaffrey to have a bad day, which is possible because Rams, a Niner D is very strong. We'll see. All right, 39 to go. And I'll probably take Paisley for another walk. Mbida. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. If it wasn't for you and Mike, we would not be at a good number today. So you definitely came through. What do you want to see for pictures? You want some Saints? Let me know what Saints pictures you want. I'll throw them up on the screen for you. Thank you so much, man. Bang, bang. Mbida. Thank you so much. You guys saved the stream tonight. We got 30 to go to get to the goal. We might get there. We might not. But we definitely got two awesome people, and Mike and Mbida. They're both Saints fans, and they both saved the stream today. Thank you, man. You got me like Reddick right now, arm in the air. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
They always come to the end. Someone is going to get frustrated, lose their temper, and we may see a yellow. Kim.
Daniel's reminding his team we need to smooth, clean stop. You just saw them finish right there. 4-tire Sonoma fuel for Kyle Larson.
Appreciate you. TN Jose, he says, I'm going to get in on the party. Thank you, man. There you go. Appreciate you. Olave, and okay. I got you. I even threw the breeze in there for you. Show you some love. I like Olave a lot. And I'll get you a Patriot photo too. I'll get you that for TN Jose. Give me 1 sec. Thank you, guys. You guys saved me today. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. $20 holla from one of our great supporters. Saints all day, every day. Who dat? You dat.
You see the leaders. I expect to see pit stops right here. I'd be shocked if they continue to run and allow Chase Elliott to have fresh tires. Nope, there's going to be a decision, but a split decision. Reddick pits. The 16 stays out. So as we watch Reddick come to pit road, keep in mind, look up in this area right here. We have the 9 on the racetrack. Kim?
And Reddick puts it in second gear, stops in front of his pit box. No complaints this run from Tyler, looking to steal another win from these playoff drivers after winning in Texas. 4 tires and fuel for the number 8.
Very early on pit road, so we're going to see the jack drop. Now he calls a slow left side, waiting on fuel, waiting on a tire. Looks like fuel.
It's a tight picture of Olave. 39-32. Go Saints. Yeah, I'm a Buck fan. I want you guys to do well. All right, 36 to go. Let's get a couple photos up here for the goats.
And here they might advance to the round of 8. Nice run for them. William Byron leading pit road as well. He's saying his car just a little bit too free as well. Every car that's still on the racetrack holding their breath. They do not want.
Let's go. I got you, man. I appreciate you. TN Jose, who do you want to see? You want like Jacoby? Do you want like Jacoby Myers? I know he had a big game. You want just like a Mac Jones just because of Mac Jones? Who do you want? TN Jose, I got you. $28 to get to the goal. Shep, my boy. How are you, dude? What's good? How are you doing? I'm just grinding it off, just doing a little bit of NASCAR, following this crazy NFL that we got going on here as well. How are you, bro? You guys came back on us there. If you guys would have had Cordero Patterson, you guys probably would have beat us. How are you, Shep? My boy, Goat Life. And let's get Tian Jose. I'll throw up Mac Jones for now, but I got some others I can throw up. Good win for the Pats. Even though Mac Jones is still hurt. 35 to go.
There's only one other car on pit road, so not congested for AJ Allmendinger.
So far, AJ Allmendinger has led a race-high 23 laps. Could he become the 20th Cup winner in 2022? AJ saying the car was really rolling over on the left rear. That was his biggest complaint. Matt Swiderski making the call to keep him out long, Steve. Now let's watch the blend.
Yeah, well, the 9 on the racetrack, but the 60 almost at the end of pit road. This is going to be, I think, a little bit closer than it was for the 8 car. We're going to see the left side go on to 16, the 9's into turn 1. It's just a simple number of laps.
Yeah. There's always going to be bullshit stuff. I mean, Tom's never lost to the Falcons ever, but there's definitely some questionable calls. I totally agree. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming tonight for Sunday Night Football. I'm a grinder, so I'll be doing the Ravens and Bengals. I think it's gonna be an awesome game. So it'll be a lot of offense. I'm excited for that, so I'll be here. Thank you so much, Mbida Mbida. Hey, appreciate you so much, and you get that swag in return. Appreciate you. Little Tian Jose with little Mac Jones, and I'll hit you with another one.
Network and technology for first responders.
All right, 76 laps of 109. Tian Jose, appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Mbida. My boy. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, baby. $20 holla. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Tian Jose says, hey, I want to get in on the party. The Pats won today. I need some love. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Appreciate you. Bang, bang. Thank you, bro. I know I need fantasy points too. I might lose to Chief Will Chief, who's 0-4, because his guys went off today. And I got 0 with Koo, bro. Koo didn't give me shit today. I knew it was going to be that type of game where he could get 0-4, but I didn't think 0, and he missed the fucking field goal early. What the fuck, dude? Koo never misses. That pissed me off, man. Oh, fuck Koo missing a field goal. You know, a lot of weird scores. Lions with the offense putting up a 0. That's weird. They've been pretty good this year. Jags losing at home. Steelers only putting up 3. You know, Saints got that dub though. Browns almost beating the Chargers. My boy Shep. How are you, bro? What do you got left? Higgins and Mixon. There's a good chance that's going to happen tonight. Ravens defense stinks. So there'll be points tonight for lots of Bengals and Ravens. If you got Bengals and Ravens, there'll be lots of points there. Oh, Chase Elliott's in first. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Chase. 32 to go, baby. Woo! Woo! Vikings, yeah, that sucks. 0 for me for Koo, though. It's not like I was going to drop a good player to get 4 points, you know. Sometimes you just have to take your L. You know what I mean?
Available for Cindric, and there are positions available for Briscoe to lose if he does have an issue today.
And Steve, the mechanics are working on a plan to do something when Daniel comes to pit road. Down below, you'll see what I believe is going to be the power assist pump replacement for the one that's in there now. The time is going to be the issue.
Oh, Mike coming up big again. Mike, thank you so much. And I know there was probably a few other streams that we've done that you wanted to donate, but the card was fucked up on the YouTube app, you know, and you're making up for it today. Thank you so much, man. You guys saved the stream today, and obviously you were one of the main reasons that I wanted to do this race today, because I know you would be excited, and I know you want me to do some Bama football so we can hang out and talk Bama football together, and I promise I will do some Bama football this year, but it might be Georgia Bama at that point. Thank you so much. Our guy, Mike, coming through in the clutch. $50 dono earlier. Didn't even know how to use Cash App. Walked him through it. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. And here we go. My boy, Mike, coming up big with another $50 dono. Thank you so much, man. You saved me today. You are the man with the plan. I appreciate you so much, man. Kyle Busch all day, every day for you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so generous, man. Thank you for being a GOAT. Shep, I might be losing to an 0-4 team too. Happens, dude, if those guys go off. Let's go, Mike. Mike not only with 1, since we don't have Riggs here today, with a 2, a double. Let's go, baby. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mike, my man. Thank you. I mean, I enjoy just being able to, you know, have like-minded people that we can talk about NASCAR or football, or, you know, we can talk Saints, we can talk NASCAR. And I already knew that you were going to be a part of this. Cowboys just scored on defense. DeMarcus Lawrence. There we go. But there's a flag on the play. I got Cowboys defense on the bench, but wow. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. Anybody that you want to see? You let me know what you want to see, like Alabama-wise or Saints-wise. I got you, man. Appreciate you so much. Or Kyle Busch-wise. I can throw up some more Kyle Busch for you. Appreciate you very, very much. I mean, sometimes you get people that just save the stream, and I mean, it means a lot. The more, the more that we can, you know, get goats to show up, and sometimes you don't know who it's going to be, and you came through tremendously. Thank you, Mike. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Mike. Bang, bang. Mike always stepping up for us. Thank you so much. Chase Elliott in first. This will make me happy. I know it'll make him happy as well. Bill Elliott's son. Let's do it. Thank you so much. It means everything. You're into metal today. You got a particular metal artist you want me to throw up on the screen? I'll do that for you. You let me know what you want. I got you. We just need Chase to win. We got 27 laps to go. Then Chase can get this dub. That'll make me happy. Cowboys about to go up 7-0 on the road to the Rams. Oh, fumble the snap. Fuck that up. Could have been 7-0. It's 6-0 now. And then after this race is over, again, I'll take a couple-hour break, maybe spend some time with Paisley, and then I'll be back here for Sunday Night Football. So we'll be here grinding it out again. Wow, they snapped it and the placeholder wasn't even looking, and it bounced off his chest in the Cowboy-Rams game. He wasn't even looking and it bounced off his chest. Holy shit. Got to be on that same page, but there's a flag on the play. Anthrax. Okay, I got you. Good choice. I'm going to get you a fire one. I'm going to get you like the best of the best. Good choice. That one stream where we did metal and we did like the bands, that was a cool stream. It's always cool when we can get into something, that we normally wouldn't get into every day. I love that. It's always good to see what you guys like as your favorites, and I remember those things.
It's the great unknown for a reason. It's a world of endless possibilities and adventures you can't even imagine. Toyota, let's go places.
Niner defense beating the shit out of the Panthers. I like that. Fred Warner. Look at this. Ready? Mike, I got this especially for you. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Greatness. Let's go. That's sweet. Out of all the band ones that I've ever found or pulled up, this might be my favorite one. Look at the photos down at the bottom and then the graphic at the top. That is awesome. Let's go. Appreciate you. You take care of me. I take care of you. And we enjoy you here tremendously. There we go. You like that one? That's cool, dude. And then I'm going to give you a concert. I have to give you like a live photo because I'm always going to find the fryer. I can get like the collages that look cool, but I also want to give you like the actual them like performing that vibe, Cool colors. This one reminds me of DX because of like the green and the black. I got another one here for you. 709ers. 27 to go. Chase Elliott in first. Let's go. Here we go. I got another fire one for you. Let's go. And I got one last one that's really cool. Them outside chilling. Bridge background. Kind of like a gloomy day. This is the last really good one that I see. So we got. Thank you so much for your support of me and the donations and the love and the conversation. It's always great. Let's go. Appreciate you tremendously. Hope you like those photos. Pretty sweet ones too. That one's the best. And then this is cool. Them rocking, killing it on stage. And then just them outside chilling. All right, let's go, Chase. Yeah, it might be time to give Ritter a chance. They will at some point, but the Falcons have been competitive, so I assume that they're going to keep going. You know, they're going to keep going with Mariota until maybe the end of the year once they're mathematically eliminated, you know, and then they'll go Ritter. So appreciate you. Best concert, Slayer, Megadeth, Anther, Alice in Chains. Wow. What a concert. That's incredible. That's a 10 out of 10 with names like that. Wow. Legendary in the building. What to do? Come on, Chase.
Apparently that's how you drive when you're 7 points out of making it to the next round of the playoffs. But we've just seen a little aggression here. A difficult day for Trackhouse Racing as well.
Trilogy for CLPD.
Come on, Chase. Let's go.
It's time to make a stand.
Oh, I'm good. How are you doing? I'm good, man. Just grinding it out. Mike saved the stream with his amazing generosity. I'm hoping that Chase Elliott gets this dub. Fantasy football games, everything's great, man. I mean, I've been grinding it out. Mariners ended up pulling off a miracle. Everything is good in my life right now, man. Great fans, great friends, and great fam, man. Everything's gravy train right now. Living my best life, man.
Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Take a stand and start a new day.
I know we're not these fucking bots, man. Fuck out of here. I think Chase got it, man. I got the Falcons and Cardinals. The red zone just bouncing back and forth. Cowboys defense is legit. I would not be surprised if the Cowboys beat the Rams. Like, for all the people that thought that the Rams were, you know, the Rams fans that would come and talk shit to me saying how the Bucs are not going to do anything. Well, the Rams don't look very good. I mean, they go to Cooper Kupp a lot and Higbee, but I mean, Dallas's defense is top 5. So if they can find a way to shut down Stafford, which I think is very possible, and they can get anything out of Cooper Rush, they might be able to steal that dub. That might be a good slap in the face for Rams fans that like talking shit to me. You know, you can't even beat the Cowboys with fucking a backup quarterback. But again, Dan Quinn and that defense with Micah Parsons, they can will their team to win. All they need is a little bit of offense. But if the defense scores and that special teams is good, there's a reason why I got the Cowboy defense. Oh God, what am I looking at? Kyler. So Shep is, let's see, Chief is projected for 157. I'm only projected for 141 now. He's at 116. I'm at 112, but I got Andrews and Jacobs left. Koo gave me a 0, but I still think I can come back and win. We just need Kyler to have a bad game against the Eagle defense, Christian McCaffrey to have a bad game against the Niner defense, Kittle not to do too much, and then the Rams D to not do a whole lot, and maybe I can find a way. Mark Andrews needs to give me like 20 to 30. And Josh Jacobs needs to give me something too. All right, 23 to go.
And Rick, the problem after he hit the wall became so bad, we saw the car shaking on track. He needed to come to pit road. When they came to pit road, they were unable to fix it.
Oh, nice. That's very nice of you. Anything like unique and you know, different is always going to be cool. Yeah, we always take care of each other. I mean, like I said, I know other mods don't do this for the other mods on other channels. Most of the mods don't even really know the other mods that well. They'll see each other like in the room and say hi, but besides that, it's usually not like a friendship that buds out of that, you know? Like that's why this channel is so special, because not only do I have a relationship with the mods, like, you know, we talk outside the streams, but a lot of the mods have, you know, good friendships with other people in the room, or even people that aren't mods have good friendships with other people in the room. And that's a cool thing to see. All right, 22 to go. Chase in first. Let's go, Chase. Let's go, baby. Come on, Chase. Napa, no hell. Come on, Chase. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, that's why it's nice that even though I'm at like 20,000 subscribers, like just on the cusp, it's nice not to have. I mean, it's one thing where you want to have like 100 people or 1,000 people in the room, but if it's a toxic room and you know what I mean, like there's going to be people that don't want to be a part of that. People talking shit back and forth and people causing problems. So sometimes it's kind of nice, you know, to have less people, as long as you have people that can help support your dream and you can still make it work, you know, financially and being able to live. It's nice to be able to have a smaller group. I know we're going to get bigger down the road, but I'm always going to protect the vibe in the chat. Even if that means that I'm losing thousands of subs or thousands of dollars, that's fine. As long as I can pay my rent and bills and I can give back to the fans, that's all I care about. Let's go, Chase. We have a very special group. It's like almost like a VIP club, you know. No other channel really has that either. You know, it's like they just let anyone in there, and I won't, you know.
Control arm coming off. This is exactly what they're changing. I assume it's this upper. See, I'm going to draw you there, or the lower is right.
Let's go, Chase. 20 to go. Let's do it for Dad. And I love father-son combos. And that's a big reason why I like Chase so much. It's like Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr. When it's father-son combos, I fall in love with that because I got a real strong relationship with my dad. And my dad was, you know, my dad sacrificed his, you know, happiness in the marriage with my mom for like 12 years of hell just for me to make sure that I was okay. And I'll never forget that, you know. My boy Shep. I'll be back for Ravens and Bengals tonight. All right, let's go through the top. So we got Chase Elliott in first, 20 to go. Tyler Reddick in second. AJ Allmendinger in third. Kevin Harvick in fourth. And Justin Haley in fifth. Come on, Chase. It's hard to pass here. He's got a 4-second lead. As long as he doesn't run out of gas, he's got this win. Napa, no how. And he won last week. Let's do it. Let's win the championship. That will make everything great in my life. Let's go. 19 to go. It's a nice old photo of Chase in the 24 taking over for Jeff Gordon's car back in the day. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's just a father-son relationship. I don't give a shit what it is. Baseball, basketball, football, hockey, NASCAR. I am drawn towards that father-son thing. And that's why it's so special with me with Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. and now with Chase and Bill. So there you go. Keep grinding, man. Keep grinding.
Just on my car with Carter's.
Yeah, you did.
And you instantly got the best, most competitive offer from our network of thousands of dealers.
So you're selling the car, but keeping the bus. You're selling room too.
Car Gurus. Get the best offer for your car.
Matthew, Little Caesars is now the official pizza of the NFL.
Let's hear it.
Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
No.
Pizza, pizza.
We're ready.
Are you ready for some old world Sansaroni pepperoni? Get one delivered from Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Niners with a 49-yard attempt. Robbie Gould. And it's good. 10-0. Niners. Eagles up 7-0 on the Cardinals. I love it, man. Like it's really, really tough, to find those father-son combos, and especially when they're both good. Like they were, you know what I mean? Like it's one thing if one is not as good as the other, but usually in father-son combos, usually both guys are pretty good, but one typically has got a little bit more, maybe more potential than the other. Oh, you will. Braves, baby. You will. Braves and Dodgers. And then I'm hoping Mariners and Yankees. Hopefully we can get past the Astros, even though it probably will be Yankees and Astros. But who knows? I don't think the Guardians can beat the Yankees. Yankees are automatically there. But hopefully it's the Mariners against the Astros and then Mariners against Yankees, I'm hoping. But who knows? And I got tickets for Game 4, Shep. So as long as the Mariners win one game in the first three, I will go on next Sunday, and I'll be there when they might clinch if they can win, 2 out of the first 3. And then if we can clinch in Game 4 in a miracle, I'm not surprised. You have a top 5 defense, bro. The Rams are just a name, but their offense isn't very good. So as long as you can get anything out of Cooper Rush and that offense, you're going to win the game. You know what I mean? The defense is top 5. I got them in fantasy, bro. You know what I mean? I got them in the Bills. You know what I'm saying? So the DeMarcus Lawrence, that shit don't surprise me one bit. I was thinking about playing them. You know what I mean? I got 10 points out of Buffalo D. Dallas is already at 21. So maybe I fucked up and should have went that other route, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's going to be defense all year, but at least you have a top 5 defense that actually can score, and you got a kickoff returner, punt returner that we saw in preseason that could always go to the house. Defense is everything. That's why I'm a defensive guy. And there we go. Defense is fun. And like I said, who would have thought that Cooper Rush, he's getting a lot of the credit for a lot of these, wow, he's doing so good. You know what I mean? But it's the defense. We know that. All right, 17 to go. Come on, Chase. Let's go. Napa, no hell. Napa, no hell. Napa, no hell. Come on, Chase. Let's go. Chase Elliott in first. AJ Allmendinger in second. Tyler Reddick in third. Kevin Harvick in fourth. Justin Haley in fifth. Let's go. Let's go, Chase. 16 to go. Only that extra point they snapped it right to the guy's chest when he wasn't looking. Should be 10-0 Cowboys, but let's go, Chase. Let's go, Chase.
And I think the one thing that we've got to remember with the 16 and the 9, the 16 felt they were close on fuel. The 9,
big gain by the Rams right there. Stafford going deep. That was a huge play. All right, come on, Chase. Cowboys. Guess who it was? Diggs. Diggs is always getting fucking burned. He goes for a lot of gambles. That doesn't surprise me. He needs to get better in coverage. He tried. A split second too early. Great throw by Stafford there. All right, come on, Chase. Let's go. You got this, baby. That's okay. You're more of an Alabama guy, though. You like college football and NASCAR. You're not NFL, besides Saints. And even if it's Saints, it's not as much love compared to like Bama and NASCAR. I get it, man. Everyone's got their favorites. 15 to go. Let's go, Chase. He's got about a 5-second lead. Third place is 13 seconds back. It's really hard to pass here. And Chase, like I said, as long as he, was in the top 3 with like 20 laps to go, even if it's hard to pass, Chase is such a great driver. When even his car is ass, he can find his way to the front. And you can't say that about too many guys. The last guy that I really felt that way about, with that type of talent was Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon, where they could have a crappy car or a mid-level car and still find their way to the front because he's that damn good. And that's fucking Chase Elliott. 14 to go. Yeah. And you're a Georgia fan. Mike's a Bama fan. I can't wait for you guys to play each other at the SEC championship game and in the Natty. And then we're going to get USC and Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. Jot it down. Unless Oregon can find their way there against Ohio State, but I doubt it. But you never know. Oregon start to do some things. Who's ranked number 2? Ohio State? Did the rankings come out? Number 8, road course win. Let's go, Chase. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 1 win. 2 wins. All the wins, baby. Let's go. Let's do it for Dad. Let's do it for Bill. Let's go, baby. Napa know-how. Glad I'm getting my voice back. Screaming at that damn Mariner game. I lost it, man, for a while. And it's been long days. We've been doing 10-hour streams like the last few days. And hey, it's worth it, though. You have a love and you have a passion. You keep grinding it out. Shout out to the best manager in baseball. Right there. Manager of the year. Rookie of the year. Let's get it. Let's beat those Astros. Let's go, Chase. Ohio State's 2. Holly, how are you? Yeah, this race is almost over. We got 12 laps to go. And then I'm going to go spend some time with Paisley. And then I will be back for Sunday Night Football. And obviously that'll be the Ravens and the Bengals. Let's go, Chase. We got 12 laps to go for the ROVAL 400 live reactions with your boy. 11 laps to go. Let's go, Chase. Do it for Dad. Do it for Dad, baby. Let's go. How are you, Holly? It's a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting to see you in here. I imagine you were running some errands and doing some things. I will be live in a couple hours for Ravens Bengals, and we're going to have a hell of a lot of points in that game. There's a chance that we can get to 20, 30, maybe even 40 points tonight for the Bengals and Ravens. I'm excited. And then we get to have the Chiefs versus the Raiders on Monday night. Super excited about that too. Let's go. Let's go. Excited. Before the goats come in the stream and when they're in the stream. Appreciate you guys. Awesome. That's great to hear. All right, 12 to go. Come on, Chase. Yeah, Giants. Saquon. That's why the NFL is awesome. It's like you never really know. Just because it, like on paper, the team looks so much better. You know what I mean? But you have to execute. And most games end by 8 points or less. I mean, every once in a while you'll get blowouts, but a lot of games are, you know, one touchdown, one field goal. I mean, it's usually 8 points or less for, you know, I would say probably 70% of the games are 8 points or less most of the time. So 11 to go. Eagles up 7-0.
Drives across the racetrack into the left report panel of the 7 car. Corey's like, hey man, what was that for? So when he got the opportunity to pay it back quickly, he did. Yeah.
Not sure what the issue is with the 5. Looking at them on pit road, we'll check in with the team. They are bringing out some flags. So again, Kyle Larson, unfortunate circumstances, right rear toe link is what we're hearing. Got knocked out.
Hey, Shep, you know, obviously with the you know, the roughing the passer, you know, call was bad, but what about the missed defensive pass interference on the play before on Scotty Miller? That one was blatant. I'm looking at the video right now. That's blatant. That's all over him. So that was a makeup call, apparently. So. Yeah, but you got to think, Megan, you know, both, you know, you don't have a very good defense, but the offense is fantastic this year. But when you can't stop anybody, and normally the Saints defense is in the top 10, they didn't have a very good game on defense because your offense played so well. I would just be happy with, hey, you know the defense needs improvement. You know what I mean? So you have to understand, if your defense is one of the worst in the league, but you can put up points, then you're going to have those games where, you know what I mean? Like you're almost winning it, but you really need to focus on defense moving forward. But at least you like have a good offense and a bad defense instead of a bad offense and a bad defense. And then you guys are putting up like 3 points a game or like 7. You know what I mean? So you got to take with the good and the bad. Gino and the offense looked great again. And the defense for the Saints is normally pretty good. And you guys made them look like a horrible defense, which it's not. So you have to take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to, you know, there's going to be games like the Seahawks and the Falcons. You know, you're like, oh, we're going to win this. And then you lose. Sometimes that happens. You know, it's football. But what you can be excited about, that the Seahawks are going to put up points every single week. You know, the O coordinator, the tackles, Cross, the rookie, you guys are protecting Gino. So you have to look at it on the bright side. Remember, you're supposed to be a bad team this year. So, you know, just because they're putting up points, you know what I mean? You guys are going from being a bad team like we thought, and now the offense is good. Now you're an average team. So no one thinks the Seahawks are a horrible team anymore. The Seahawks are actually like mid-level. Instead of winning maybe a couple games, maybe you guys win like 7 or 8 this year. You know what I mean? It's all about perspective. You know what I mean? And hopefully you get some good revenge on the Cardinals, and you can get that win when you go to the game. But remember, you got to have the proper expectations. Remember, going into the year, the team was going to be very, very bad. And now you're seeing that the offense is actually better than you ever dreamed of. And the defense is just bad. And so as long as you can improve the defense, who's to say in 2 to 3 years, maybe you can be a 10-win team. I could see it happening, but you need to replace Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, get better secondary, and get a better pass rushers. You get some of those, maybe the Seahawks win 10 wins in a year or 2 or 3. So, perspective. Yes, LaFleur had bad. Should have ran the ball instead of throwing the football. They took the Giants for granted. Saquon was Saquon, so. Yeah, but you have to understand the play calling has been great. I wouldn't be frustrated with play calling. I'd be frustrated with the defense. But when you look at the names, you have to understand this isn't the Legion of Boom. This isn't a good defense. So when you look at the names and you're getting torched every day, I would never even be complaining about, anything on the offensive side. Everything on the offensive side has been amazing. It's just you can't stop anybody. So once you start stopping people, then you're going to be able to get those upset wins against teams like the Saints. Because, I mean, like I say, Saints normally have a top 10 defense, and you made them look like a bottom 10 defense today. So, keep in mind, there's going to be games where you're going to, play better than expected. You're going to lose games like to the Falcons where you should have probably won, but there's also going to be games where you have no business winning and you're going to win this year. So remember that. Just keep that positive experience moving forward. The defense is bad, it, but it will get better if they address it. So I know, but sometimes when you play the Saints and you think you're going to lose by, because most people in that game, I think thought that Saints were going to win that game by 10 or 14 or more. And you played much better than anticipated. So for me, I'm a defensive guy, and it hurts seeing a defense being bad, but your offense, we thought would be maybe like a 4 this year. Your offense is like a 9. Like, it's amazing. I got Geno on fantasy on my bench. He outplayed Justin Herbert. I should have played Geno as starting in fantasy over Herbert. So, and I might swap, and I might start Geno on my fantasy team some weeks. So, just keep it in mind. You weren't supposed to be a good team this year. It was supposed to be like 3 to 4 wins, and you might get closer to 7 or 8 this year. So that's something to be excited about. Unless you want high draft picks, then you're just going to have to figure it out. But the best thing for the Seahawks is the offensive line that we thought was horrible, like the D-line. Normally the O-line and the D-line for the Hawks is bottom 5. But now with Charles Cross and the rookie on the other side, I was like, okay, so keep the perspective there. Offensive line is fantastic. And overall, you're going to have some bad play calls here and there, but the majority of the reason why you're going to lose games is one thing and one thing only: defense. And once you firm that up, things will get better for you guys. That's facts. So, all right, here we go. Chase Elliott, 7 to go. Megan with a dono. All right, Shep, get some rest. I'll be here on Sunday night. Gang, gang. Appreciate you. Megan with a 5. There we go. Sometimes you just need someone to talk some, sense, a little perspective, and trust me, I've been there. Bang, bang. I used to be watching my Bucks, win like 1 to 4 games a year. And all I had to do was just hope for the best, knowing that most of the time the worst is going to happen. But I'll tell you what, ask any Saint fan that's still in the room like Mike. They expected to win that game, and it was supposed to be like easy. And you guys did not make it easy on them. And the Seahawks look like a better team than we thought. So it's just the defense needs to improve. So obviously in next year's draft and in free agency, defense, and maybe another offensive lineman. And you guys are going to be in business. So facts. Appreciate you tremendously. All right, we got 6 to go. And then once the race is over, I'll throw up a couple more photos for you, but I'll throw up one for now. Six to go. Appreciate you. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Caution's out. Damn it. Damn it. Bang, bang. Well, Chase will still win. Chase will still win. We'll be fine. Thank you so much.
Chase Elliott had a 4-second lead on AJ Allmendinger. I don't know if the leaders are going to fit, but the entire playoff picture, everything we talked about with Briscoe and Larson and Suarez and
yes, thank you so much. Mike did not know how to use Cash App, and his super chat is having problems with the card. I tried to explain in like simplest terms, and he figured it out with his granddaughter at band camp, and he saved the stream today for NASCAR because Riggs didn't show up. He ended up donating 2 50 for the kiddies. What a goat. Thank you so much to the goat. And we got Megan even with some donos here as well. Thank you so much.
So in my mind, there's one car that this really affects, and that's the 2 of us.
Remember, and I told you that they were going to win. They started off slow, and then they came on really strong in the second half. I told you. I watch the Trojans just like you do. I watch a lot of the Pac-12, so I know who's good and who's not and who's going to win. So, yeah, I got some Ichiro for you too. All the goats are in the building. All the wrench gang are in the building. I appreciate you guys.
You know, Briscoe can't give up 5, and Cindric needs to find 8. You know, on Briscoe for 10,
5 to go.
which is
I might be able to squeeze in a couple Ichiros here for you. I work pretty fast.
now the question is, does it take fresh tires with only 25 cars in the lead?
All right, 5 laps to go in the restart.
Tires if you're Cindric.
Your boy works quick.
Any way you can stay on the racetrack without fresh tires, you have to put the ball into your all-star's hand, and the all-star of every race team is the driver. I want to put the ball in my driver's hand and let him determine the opportunity we have to advance or not.
There's 25 cars on the lead lap right now, and Cindric scored 20th. So coming to pit road.
All right, we got 5 laps to go. I got a couple moments to spare before we go back into racing. So your boy just has to work fast.
This is glued to this inside wall over in that turn 6. And so it is came loose. A driver made contact with that wall right there, peeling that piece away.
And it's cool because Mike was feeling in a metal mood. And look at this. Ooh, we went through this like about a week or 2 ago when we went through like bands. And this is one of the coolest graphics that I think I've been able to take care of someone. So cool. And then we got obviously them rocking out on stage with the green lights and then them outside. Appreciate you, Mike. All right, let's go, Chase. Napa know how. 5 laps to go, baby. Do it for Dad. Do it for your dad, Bill. Let's go. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, I tried to find him the best of the best. And I saw this. I was like, ooh, this is even better than the graphics that we had when we did the show that was themed off like metal. And because you never know where we're going to go with whatever we talk about. It ends up turning into something awesome. And then I can go down the rabbit hole and find you guys the best, on the internet, and wow, this one it really is one of the coolest graphics I've seen. It's awesome.
Coming up because there is such a thing in NASCAR as overtime here in the Charlotte ROVAL.
4 to go.
Austin Cindric stayed out on the racetrack for track position. Can he hang on to it? And can he get into the next round?
Oh, no. Megan, did you see the news? Rashad Penny has a fractured tibia. Did you see that? Oh, man. They want to see if surgery is necessary, but they said most likely. But at least you have Kenneth Walker, the third, who's awesome. So even if Penny goes down, he's always kind of been injury prone. At least you drafted Walker, and your offensive line has been doing great things. So it's not as big of a blow if you didn't draft Walker. But that is the news right now that just broke. Hopefully it's okay. And like I said, Walker showed that he can score and do awesome in fantasy and obviously in the games. But they're doing testing now. Yeah, I don't think he'll be back either. Yeah, it's a metal band.
What's it like having Xfinity internet with supersonic Wi-Fi? It's fast, like Beyond Geek Speed Pass. With 3 times the bandwidth. And the power to connect hundreds of devices at once.
Get the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle with unlimited gig speed internet, Wi-Fi equipment included, and a free 4K streaming box, all for $50 a month with a 2-year.
He said best concert was Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, and Alice in Chains opening. I had cards back in the day where they actually had like rock metal cards I collected. And I had all these Slayer, Megadeth. They even had like 80 hairband stuff too. So where they had like Poison. I remember I had the Poison card. All the long hair, don't care. But I had cards of all these bands. And then also like Poison and those other bands back in that day. Very cool.
Let's go places.
Hello, Rose City, a new show on KGW, weekdays at 11.
Coming to pit road, Briscoe and Cindric now above the cut line, Larson below it. 3 laps to go.
3 laps to go. Let's go. Green flag racing. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Oh, crash. 34's in the wall. They're battling. Chase is battling. Oh. Allmendinger just fucked Chase over right there. Everyone's bumping and grinding. Chase might not win now. Fuck! Allmendinger just fucking did Chase dirty right there. But it's racing. I get it. Come on, Chase! Oh, Chase just spun out. Son of a bitch. No! Are you kidding me? Chase now is not going to win. Great. That is crap. Harvick is in first now. Chase could have won if there wasn't a restart. That sucks. Oh, my God. I can't believe that just happened. Unbelievable. Chase had this in the bag, and then the fucking caution came out, and Allmendinger went dirty, and now more crashes. Everyone's crashing now in these last 3 laps. Crash after crash after crash, but they're letting them go. God damn it. I can't believe that happened. Why? Chase had this race won. He started out around like 8th, 7th, worked himself up to 3rd, got himself up to 1st, and then there was a dumb caution at the end with something on the track, debris, and then now he's not going to win. I mean, he already won last week, so I can't be, I am so mad right now. No. I mean, we haven't seen any crashes, like serious stuff, but you knew on the restart that was going to happen. Oh, I'm sick to my stomach right now. That sucks. 2 laps to go. Come on. Harvick, Reddick, Bell are in the top 3. Oh. Harvick is in first. 2 to go. Harvick is going to win. Damn. Caution's out. There is a restart. Ugh. But Chase isn't even close enough. But Chase is still in the playoffs. He's ranked number 1, and it's going to be best of 8. Chase, Blaney, Logano, Hamlin, Chastain, Byron, Larson, and Cindric. And then we're going to be going into the last few races. Like, oh, man, that is brutal. Brutal. This sucks. I can't. And then as soon as I saw Allmendinger, he was like, boo, boo, boo. I was like, oh, I already knew that, Allmendinger and Harvick were going to do that too. I mean, I get it. It's all fair game. But when these guys are so close to each other, you already know that boom, like they're gonna do what it takes, and they're gonna bump you. And then Chase got bumped again, and now if Chase was like top 3 right now, there would be a chance where he could boom and he could get in there, but there's no chance. I mean, Harvick, Bell, or Reddick are going to be I would still assume Harvick. Harvick is really good at restarts, so Christopher Bell has a chance here, and so does Reddick. But man, that's what sucks about if the restart is like you have more time to go. You know what I mean? Then Chase can win. But when they're like, bumper to bumper, and there's no really like separation, anything can happen. You could be in like 5th place and get to 1st when you're just like boom, 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 going back and forth. Chaos right here. Chase is battling, and then Allmendinger is like, screw you. And if there wasn't a restart with like 5 laps to go, Chase easily would have won. Let's watch this replay again. Chase spun out a little bit right there. And then Allmendinger just said, the hell with you, he said. And like, especially when you're going through these, like the turns that you can see behind me, I mean, you can really gain like 3 or 4 spots or lose 3 or 4 spots or get spun out. Man, he dumped him, and then this. The 8 was like, fuck you, Chase. I'm gonna remember that. I am gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. I'm going to remember that, Tyler Reddick. You've already stole one from Chase a couple times earlier in the year when Chase was winning, had a bad last pit stop, and then Reddick did that. Reddick normally is not dirty, but that was kind of dirty, bro. Reddick, that might have been the first over-aggressive, dirty thing that I've seen Reddick do all year. And Reddick is usually not like that, but I get it. You know, you're trying to do something. Ah. Reddick, why did you do that? Why did you do that to my guy Chase?
So that right there's the move where those two made contact.
He bumped him on purpose. That was on purpose. Bullshit. I'm going to remember that. Chase will remember that too. Okay. We remember. We remember. Take notes. Write that shit down. I am going to remember that. That is bullshit, but it happens. It's racing. I get it. Man, brutal. That's racing for you. I can't believe that, man. I get it, man. And usually, like when you have a good win, I can celebrate it. But I am not digging that bump, man. I mean, because you robbed Chase of a top 5 finish there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was like around 8, 7, climbed to 5th. Okay. Then climbed to, in striking distance 3rd. Then he got himself up to 1st. You know what I mean? And I don't need that, man. Gosh. I remember this, Tyler. You're not a dirty driver, but that was kind of dirty, dude. It's aggressive, but you robbed my guy of a top 5 finish there. It's bumping and grinding, though. I get it. They should have never threw that caution with 5 laps to go. They should have just let him keep going. Should have let him keep going. Fuel will be an issue for a couple drivers, yes. But I think we're going to have enough for the top 3 to make it. Man, unbelievable. And I'll be back here in a couple hours. We're going to end up doing Ravens and Bengals, and it's going to be an awesome game. Just like the Chiefs and the Raiders. You're going to get offense in both the games, which is going to be fun. Raiders might get their ass kicked. I don't know how many points they're going to get if they can even put up 20, but I know the Chiefs are going to do some good stuff. So I'm excited for that. And then tonight, Ravens, Bengals, we're going to get points because obviously the Ravens defense is not good. Bengals defense is wishy-washy. Sometimes it's decent, but when you're going against the Ravens offense, you're probably going to do shitty. So I think both offenses should hopefully get to the high 20s. I'm hoping 30 or 40 points. I'm hoping, but we'll see. Man, I can't believe that happened. Robin Chase, but I think they know Chase is going to win the championship. So if anyone has a chance to kind of, try to act like, oh, I didn't mean it. They knew what they were fucking doing, That bump was unnecessary by Reddick. It was not necessary. He did not have to do that. Usually it's for debris or a crash. We're in overtime now, so we have to wait.
Tires, the position you're in, you got to feel pretty good about these final few laps. Yeah, I couldn't ask for much more. So
Harvick, Bell, Reddick.
I was a little disappointed when the yellow came out. I thought I was going to be able to run it down pretty easily, but I guess now I'll just have to restart beside him and just got to stay calm and hit my mark. Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick. I'm a little unhappy with Tyler right now. I won't lie. I never had a problem with him besides the fact that he was stealing wins from Chase because that happened quite a few times. You know what I mean? Like where Chase was winning the whole race and then there's one last bad pit. And then all of a sudden Reddick took the lead and he's won a couple races. Most of the wins that Tyler has had is because Chase fucked up at the end, either with tires going 2 instead of 4 or 2 or fuel or something happened with a caution and then Tyler passed him and he ended up winning. There was almost every win Tyler's had is because Chase was winning and then something happened. But that that was a little dirty by you, dude. Like, could have been worse, but that was definitely unnecessary. And I mean, we went from Chase in the top 10 all race to you spun him out, and now nothing. Thanks a lot, Tyler. Harvick, Bell, Reddick. Did they just release that information? Or is that already well-known knowledge? He's taking over. Does he get the crew chief too? They're going to give him the crew chief? Or is he going to get his own? Ooh, Cooper Kupp. He's about to score. The 10, the 5, touchdown, Rams, Cooper Kupp. Wow, that was impressive. RGR, Mike. And then what about the crew chief, Finley?
Safety vehicles have just come out of the trilogy chicane, so they've finished the work there. They're cleaning off other parts of the track. While they're doing that, let's check in with Mark.
Rick Dishville gunning for Chase Briscoe, who had done everything he needed to do today, barely above the cut line for much of the race. And now, after being spun by, they think, Austin Dillon, he is now 9 below the cut line.
Wow. Elliott, Blaney, Logano, Hamlin, Chastain, Byron, Larson, Cindric. Cindric is not yeah. Let me see. Oh, shit. Oh, that sucks.
But they're going to come in, put on fresh tires when the caution or the red flag is lifted. Those fresh tires mean a lot. They, in their mind, think if they finish 18th, they should be able to advance. But right now, -9 below the cut line.
I think Briscoe's absolutely still in this. I mean, the car, I would say one piece for the ROVAL. Looks pretty good, right? He's going to come to pit road. I think other cars are going to have to come to pit road. I'm a little concerned about Austin Cindric's fuel situation, sitting 13th, hitting a lap 73.
Yeah, there's going to be fuel issues for at least a couple drivers for sure. Oh, wow. The Panthers just blocked the Niners field goal.
Very close to Reddick. And you see Cindric down there in 13th, also very close to Fumes as well. So I don't count Briscoe out of this at all. Even with a Bell win, I believe that Briscoe could get enough points to pass Larson.
Now, on top of that, Cindric has, he pitted lap 73. The guys around him 105. So why is he short on fuel? Because he has old tires on. That is a major disadvantage.
The real question
All right, what's going on here? They're fixing the track. Let's go already. Okay.
We didn't know which wreck or which, bumper contact we should be.
Richard Childress Racing.
Let's go to the Peacock pit box, check in with our Hall of Famer, Dill Jarrett and Kyle Petty. All right, guys. We saw stage 1.
All right, we going to get going here? All right, we got the caution. They're starting to move now. Good. We're starting to get going here. All right, well, are we going to see this? Except it's not going to be in the Budweiser car. Are we going to see Kevin Harvick in the winner? I mean, Kevin Harvick is really good at restarts, but anything is possible here. I wouldn't be surprised by any finish. I'm just really mad that Chase didn't get that. So we'll have Harvick, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick. Those are going to be your probably most likely finishers, but who wins? I have no idea. We'll have to find out.
Listen to these guys in the booth, and the only card that I know
Yeah.
is Alex Bowman. He's the only guy I know that
Okay, no problem. Get some rest. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate you.
this race plays out. It gets wild again, and I'm thinking it is.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. It's just a matter of
Overtime. Okay, type in the chat if you have any predictions on who you think is going to win. Are we going to go Harvick? Who's going to be in the pole spot? Is it going to be Bell, or is it going to be Reddick, or someone else, like maybe in fourth place? I mean, if they start bumping into each other, 1, 2, and 3. Number 4 can pass and they can win, especially when you get a restart like this. I mean, going around these corners, there's going to be people spinning out on this restart. There's going to be crashes. So it's, we'll see how it goes. Last time Harvick won was Sonoma. Ooh. Oh, good fact. That's a good fun fact by Finley there. I like that.
We got to give credit to Johnny Klossmeyer, his driver Chase Briscoe. He was telling him, hey, we're still in the game here, much to the point you were making a moment ago. Joey Logano also coming down pit road. Paul Wolf making this decision to put fresh Goodyears on. They actually were the last car that didn't pit on the caution before.
Well, Kyler Murray, I'm going against Chief in fantasy, and I'm projected for 141. He's projected for 149, and he's 0-4, and I'm 4-0. But he's got negative 0.56, negative 1 with Kyler. So hopefully that stays true. Christian McCaffrey only has 7, and Kittle has got 7. Rams D has 7. So I'm hoping that stays true. And then I have a huge day out of Mark Andrews and Josh Jacobs, and I can win. And I got it 0 with Koo at kicker, which is horrible, but hopefully I can find a way to win this. Yeah, and Koo missed a field goal, which is very rare. They just didn't have very many opportunities. Niner defense with an interception on Baker. Touchdown, Niners. There we go. Holly, your defense, Niners. You and Sarah are going at it. 16 points. There might be more now. 16 points on defense. You guys are both projected for 151 or higher. It's going to come down to the end. Either Kelsey and Carlson or McPherson, Niner D, Connor, and Lamb. You need some points. Mahomes. No problem. I did it for you, man. I did it for myself, but I also did it for, Baker's been one of the worst quarterbacks statistically. Baker's like the worst quarterback in the league statistically. So Niner defense has been very, very good. Them and the Cowboys arguably have been the two best defenses. Bucks have their moments and they've been pretty good. But I would say the Cowboys D and the Niner D have been the best so far this season. Who Cowboys? Oh, Cowboys. Pollard. The 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Wow. Bye-bye, Rams. Wow, that was awesome. Tony Pollard. I hope the Cowboys beat the Rams, no lie. I got Cowboy defense. Maybe I should have started them over the defense that I did with the Bills. But Bills defense gave me 10 over Pittsburgh, even though they won 38-3. But the Cowboy defense has 17. Jesus. It's hard to make a decision sometimes. No problem. I'll try to do it as often as I can, even if the donos are low and there's not a lot of people. As long as I got you and the people that enjoy NASCAR, I'm good. Okay, here we go. 3 to go. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go, baby. Harvick, Bell, Allmendinger. Oh, crash. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. All the crashes. 6-car crash. 2 to go. They said, fuck it. We're not going to restart this. Christopher Bell took the lead. Bell. Bell's in the lead. Whoa, baby. Bell is in the lead. Bell looks like he's 14. Let's go, Christopher. Whoa, Bell. As long as he doesn't spin out. Ooh, baby. Bell, Harvick, Allmendinger. 2 to go. This might be Christopher Bell. Harvick had it, but no. Uh-oh. He's pulling away. Oh, Christopher Bell's got this. Bell's got, ooh. Brakes locking. Oh, the 2. There goes the 2. 2 to go. Cindric trying to get back in. Bell, Harvick with a 1. He's got a 1 second lead on Harvick. As long as he doesn't spin out, run out of fuel. 1 lap to go. Christopher Bell, are you kidding me? Oh my. Will Harvick catch up? I don't know. I don't know if Harvick can catch up. I don't think he can. I think we're going Christopher Bell here. Final lap. Final lap. Bell, Harvick, Allmendinger. As long as he doesn't spin out in the corner, we're going to have another winner here. Bell. Ooh, this should be Chase Elliott. I'm so pissed. I can't believe that happened. There we go. Nice and easy. Christopher Bell's being very cautious around the corners. He's just, he's not going full throttle whatsoever. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Top line. Going to the bottom. Bell. Wow. Unbelievable. Christopher Bell. Wow. He's going to win it. Wow. So cautious. Christopher Bell, last turn. All clear. All clear. Oh. Go, 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 go. Oh, he's got it. Yep. Go, Chris. Wouldn't that suck if he just ran out of fuel before the checkered flag? And Christopher Bell wins the race. Boom. Wow. Oh, no. Kyle Larson's eliminated. Briscoe eliminated Larson. So now it's Elliott, Bell, Blaney, Logano, Hamlin, Byron, Chastain, and Briscoe. Damn. No Kyle Larson? Oh, that's brutal. I wanted him to be there at least in the 8. Oh, Briscoe's like, bye-bye. 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 So Larson is eliminated, the champ from last year. Congratulations to Christopher Bell. Wow. I did not think that Bell was going to win. Wow. The thing is, if you have a wide receiver 2, it can be as good as a wide receiver 1, especially if it's Josh Allen. That's why you got to be able to consult the fantasy experts. Most people would have went Gabe Davis over Brown. Who would you rather have you throw the ball, Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts? No disrespect to Jalen Hurts, but Josh Allen going against that Steelers defense. No TJ Watt, but like I said, it's maybe AJ could step up today. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, anything, bro. It's a pleasure being able to do it with people that actually care about it. I know you and Carlos love it. Yeah, and Larson's eliminated. Yeah, congrats to Briscoe. Second-year Cup driver made it to the round of 8. Bell, Harvick, Busch, Allmendinger. Damn, Kyle got 3rd? No way. How the hell did Kyle get all the way up to 3rd there? That's crazy. Kyle, we didn't even hear Kyle's name all day. Not even once. Oh, yeah, he was. He braked on purpose. Did you see that? He braked on purpose to make sure that Briscoe got the spot. I mean, I guess the teammates are going to help each other how they can, right? Great race. I agree. Wow. That's what makes it exciting in NASCAR. You never know what the hell's going to happen. You never know.
Charlotte race fans, Christopher Bell told his team, we live on. 6th walk-off win in NASCAR playoff history. Man, you were 7th before that final caution there, Christopher.
Wow, Christopher Bell.
Oh, man. I don't even know. Whenever I came off pit road and I was the first car with tires, I was just trying to wait and see where I stacked up. And then I saw there were...
Huge win for him. Huge win.
So, I said, I guess we're going to roll the dice here and see what happens. And, whenever
and he told me to stay tight to the middle.
That's the one thing, like, pit crews, crew chiefs, spotters, those are really the MVPs. They never get talked about, with the pit crew, if they have a good stop, the crew chief and spotters making those right, with the binocs, they got the binocs up and they're like, okay, go the high side, go low, go middle. You know what I mean? And those are the guys that can help you win a race, and it helped him today. Shout out. That's awesome.
You were the best team in the first round. Here in the second round, you get an epic win to advance to the round.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, congratulations to the young man. Yeah, you did. Sometimes you just got to break, and then you help your teammate out, and then you slow up 2-3 cars. Act like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. You knew exactly what you were doing. You were trying to make sure Christopher Bell was going to win that race, or Chase Briscoe was gonna, get the spot over Kyle Larson there. So sad not to see Kyle in the final 8, but good win though. Every year is a new year, and you never know what's going to happen. Oh, he's really in a bad spot right now. Kyle is, man, he can't believe it. But normally you're not going to win back-to-back championships. I mean, I don't care even if you're Chase Elliott. It's not going to be often that you're going to win, back-to-back. It's going to be very difficult. Lots of parity in NASCAR. Wow, unbelievable. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging with me. I hope you guys had fun. I'm going to spend some time with Paisley, go to the grocery store, and then, like I said, I'll get prepped, and I'll be here just in a couple hours, probably in about 2 hours from now, and then we'll be doing the Ravens versus the Bengals. And guess what? It's not going to be like that Bronco game. I promise you that. We are going to get points. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lamar, maybe 30 points. Maybe Burrow will get you 30. We're going to have a high-scoring game, a high-scoring affair, and I'm excited for that. And then we got Raiders and Chiefs on Monday night. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you tremendously. Just want to check the Cash App and just any of the other apps to make sure I don't have anything sitting in there. I don't think I do. And congratulations to everyone that watched with me. Shout out to Mike with 2 big $50 donos to actually get our stream to be successful today. Thank you so much. Since Riggs didn't show up, you are the real MVP. Before, Mike showed up, and then after Mike showed up, big difference. I appreciate you. You are the man. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. And wow, what an unbelievable race, Christopher Bell. Congratulations with that win. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. I'll be back in a couple hours, and I got one question for you. Well, talk sports like us. Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Love you. Appreciate you. See you in a couple hours. Gang.